Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Mo, the Dashing One, and the Jedi. That's right. It's been a while since we have gone live. We decided we're starting a new channel. Brand new start, brand new channel. Same name, Wrestling Bros Pod, no E. Debut episode 1, WrestleMania 40. Couple topics we're going to hit. WrestleMania 40, maybe a little bit of what happened on Dynamite last night, a little bit of CM Punk stirring up the AEW roster, and you never know what else is going to come up. We're going to try to give you one episode a week at least of an actual podcast where we talk about whatever's going on in wrestling that week, but make sure you're subscribed with that bell notification because we will be going live more than once a week, let's be honest. So before we dive into all the juiciness of what is WrestleMania 40, and that's right, the title and the thumbnail's not just a clickbait scenario. Somebody on this panel thinks Triple H is going to ruin Cody's story. We're not going to tell you who.
I wonder who that is.
I'm going to slide it over to the Dashing One, the co-host, the man of the hour.
Let's go.
WrestleMania 40, the man with the red beard looking smooth. What's up, Dashing One?
Yeah, Sami Zayn has nothing on me and my beard, you know.
Right, looking juicy.
I'm the true ginger assassin. Yeah, man, it's officially WrestleMania week. I am excited as hell. I'll be there all weekend. I'll be there tomorrow for WWE World. Saturday, I'm going to NXT Stand and Deliver. Sunday, I'll be at night 2 of WrestleMania, and Monday, I'll be at WWE Raw after Mania. So if you guys are going, let me know, and I'll try and meet up with anybody.
I'm exhausted just hearing all the shit you're going to do. I'm tired just thinking about all the walking you're going to have to do.
It starts for him tomorrow at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. That's how it is. WrestleMania week, you put it all together just for that, you know. Yep. Fuck everything else. It's WrestleMania week.
That's right. Then we got the third man on the panel, the Jedi, the elder of the crew, if you don't mind saying. But the man that's probably been watching wrestling longer than all of us. So we got the Jedi in the building. What's up, Big Christopher?
I'm so excited. Like, you guys don't even know. Like, when I say this is the most excited I've been for a WrestleMania since I was a kid, I'm not just saying that. You know, now I know 17 and 18 are supposed to be the 2 greatest WrestleManias of all time. And then, you know, but for me, when I was a kid, I got to see it was like one of the first pay-per-views I ever saw. It was, you know, it was at a sports bar. We weren't even supposed to be there, but my dad knew the bikers that, you know, ran the place and was like, all right, let the kids in. And we watched Macho Man and Hulk. And that was a big one for me. And then it was the biggest one. This is the most excited I've been since maybe Hulk and Macho Man. And this is the best storytelling since Kane and Undertaker.
Like, that's how good this collide.
Is. Like, I'm super excited for this weekend. I can't wait. And, like, I'm gonna be hopping in and out of so many watch parties and podcasts. It's gonna be, dude, and I'm a proud Cody fucking crybaby. Although I will say this much: if Cody don't win, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it because what The Rock is doing right now is phenomenal.
So everybody out there complaining, cry me a fucking river.
him and his little gifts. I'm telling you, man, I'm not even gonna be mad no matter what happens. I'm not gonna be mad because Cody will get a belt eventually. Someday he will get one if he doesn't get one at Mania. It's, you know, it doesn't have to happen at Mania. I'm not going to be, I want it to happen, but I'm not going to be mad if it doesn't, you know? There are so many scenarios, and I think The Rock is thinking long game on this one, man. Because he knows how to stretch a story. I could see there being all sorts of heel turns, all sorts of crazy shit happening, guys. And then they stretch out the Roman Rock feud for a whole year. And that leads into the next wrestle. I could see it, but let's be honest, Cody's winning. Let's be honest, Cody's going to win.
But before we can start anything, we got this thing going that we do hashtag for the boys. If you don't know what we're talking about, this is us every stream.
Put the guns up.
Hashtag for the boys.
Hashtag guns up for the boys. That's right. So, little intro to the boys. A little same old crew, brand new channel. That's right.
He's got a good point there. Remember now. He said, remember now, it has to happen at Mania or else it'll be AEW all over again because of the stipulation.
Oh, I think we see where JT's lying.
Do you guys want to hear a rumor that I heard?
What's up?
Bischoff may be coming back.
To where? WWE?
To WWE, yeah.
Hey, Cage, what you think about that?
I don't know. I think he's living life in Montana, man. I don't think he wants to go to Stanford again.
But I could see him coming in as like a storyline general manager type thing, just for a few, because nobody wants to miss out on this stuff that's happening with The Rock right now. Remember when they said Hogan didn't want to do the NWO thing at first, and Kevin Nash said, but he wasn't going to miss out on that gravy train. Well, I think if they asked Bischoff to come back, he'd come back. He don't want to miss out on that gravy train. This is his chance to work with The Rock.
Well, The Rock's going away right afterwards because he's filming a movie right after Mania.
I think he's going to stay. I think you're right, but I think he'll be coming back.
He did say he's going to stay with the company on the board. He went on his way to say that, but after Mania, he's filming a movie right away, so he's not going to be around for a few months.
Yeah, but a few months is better than us seeing The Rock every 7 years. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He's going to be around, but
yeah.
But I don't think a lot of people think that he's going to be wrestling like full-time schedule.
No fucking way. No way.
No, he's not. It's going to be like every now and then. Like I like the fact that they put out today that he had three rings. He flew 2 out to LA and 1 to Hawaii, where his family lives.
So he could train
in Hawaii. Yeah, he could train in Hawaii alone, and then in LA he brought out Gallus, the 3 of them, because he wants to synchronize like a tag team match, and then got a third guy there so he can work really good. I guess partner with one of them against the other 2.
No, it's smart. It's smart when you're going to be in any wrestling match, let alone WrestleMania. You got to learn how to take those bumps all over again. The Rock ain't taking any bumps in a while.
Yeah, they got Bobby Roode there and a referee because Bobby Roode's going to act as one of the producers for the segment. So they got him there just overseeing everything. They got people there to keep an eye on to see how good he's going with the training. And they said he's doing really well. Of course, it's The Rock. So he's that physical specimen. He is the great one.
Oh, my God. I completely forgot. I gotta get a huge shout out right now, man. Shout out to Mo's new art in the background that he hung up. Man. He said he was switching shit up. And look, that one ain't jumped off the wall and tried to kill him once yet.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Look at that. Sturdy as shit, son.
Yeah, shout out to Mo's new art. Shout out to Mo's
we got Justin. We got Justin. 40 expecting Roman vs. Rock at next year's Mania, so more than guaranteed he'll be back at some point. Amen. Babyface Roman, by the way.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Also, speaking of shout outs, let's get a big shout out to the Rabid Dog. We were on his channel the other day doing a little WrestleMania breakdown.
Wild Dogs.
Hashtag Wild Dogs.
I am legit. I can't believe we turned Wild Dogs into a thing off of us.
Dude, we're gonna turn. we're turning that shit. People.
I've been screaming Wild Dogs. I've been screaming Wild Dogs all week ever since Ear pulled that shit. That is the greatest shit ever. Then Ear cut a great promo. I am so bummed out that I missed that. I really wanted to be on that stream. But I had to stay with my mama, I had
If you're somebody that is looking for a nice family friendly channel, Mr. Arkansas is not the place for you to go. So, but if you're looking for a wild, crazy ride that you don't never know what's going to happen, yeah, go over there and check us out. Me, the Dashing One, and Bipolar Jedi. We're over there often on live stream, BS, and so go over there, check that out. Also, go back and watch the prediction video. Go over there, show some love if you don't.
I
mind.
watched
And then he put a video out today in his
the old school,
redacted,
the old school promo that was right, with the old WrestleMania
from,
with the old.
I'm not even giving his name out, but the redacted voiceover that he does, old school,
really good.
WrestleMania. It was spot on. I loved it.
I watched it earlier.
Where he said every single match.
The old WrestleMania music, the old WrestleMania promo music, and he's like, "This Saturday and Sunday," like it was great. It was great, dude. It makes me want to go out and buy a pay-per-view right now. You know what I mean? We don't have one because it's the network.
Yeah, shout out to the dog and the wild dogs out there. You never know. He might go live tonight. You never know. So if
you never know when I've seen that motherfucker go live at 3 a.m. before. You never know.
Yeah, so before we get into the WrestleMania 40, I just want Cage Rage's opinion on something. I want him to touch on something briefly since this is a podcast. It's not just strictly WrestleMania.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. So, but what I was kind of wanting your opinion on was the CM Punk situation. I see all over social media people saying that AEW referenced CM Punk basically all night last night. I know you watch AEW closely. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even watch the episode last night, so I saw a couple clips that I could kind of see it. But you watched the episode. What's your opinion on that?
I think they had to see something because he basically came out there and just tried to shit on them. He shit on the company. He said that that's not something I'm all about. He's like, I'm about making money. They want to have great matches. They want to have 5-star matches. He's like, that's not my thing. And of course, we know CM Punk, Phil Brooks. He's all about getting the viewership up and making money. Which in essence, you do. That's the goal of a company is to make money and to get viewership because that helps your company. Shout out to the 10 in the chat right now.
Well, I also gotta say something, man. When it comes to wrestling, look, I a lot of times people are like, "Oh, I don't like the grift. I don't like greedy motherfuckers." These wrestlers go out there and beat the shit out of themselves, man. They deserve to get paid. So I'm not even hating on anybody for wanting to make their bag.
But I will say this: you never know. This could be something like AEW was already on like the downhill. They were already struggling with the attendance, struggling. People just talking about how things were on a downward spiral, and then you have the first thing you have come out. You have Edge, boom, comes out, cuts a fierce, cuts a perfect promo, like you said, rah-rah speech, definite rally the troops moment. This is a guy that if you had him 3 years ago, AEW would be killing it because of who he is. And when you do that, he said, I'm watching. Oh, nah. Who's saying Triple H must be Ginger Cage? Press the shout outs. Good show the other day. Hell yeah. Awesome. But with how everything's going with AEW, CM Punk saying this could be like, we got to fortify everything. We got to all unite together. This could be something good for AEW. Well, it could backfire on CM Punk, and it could be like the rise up because you got a guy like Edge who's going to be like the locker room leader. He's going to help out. You got FTR. They cut a promo halfway through. They're just trying to get people cheering, get people sucked into AEW. Like I said, this could be a good thing for them that where CM Punk was trying to be truthful in his own eyes could make them like wake up and be like, oh, we got to get on the same page. We got to make things great again. Because we've fallen off and we got this guy attacking us. We got to show him that he's wrong.
I agree. I do. I agree with that. But also, let me just, where am I from, guys? I'm from Chicago. Where's CM Punk, guys? He's from Chicago. And let me just say something right now. Fuck CM Punk. Straight up. Fuck CM Punk. With his little bitch ass fucking always whining about something. He's always looking for that next pipe bomb. Okay? Yeah. Fuck him. Like, I hope that look, AEW's not a very good product right now. I get it, but you're gonna bash your peers. I could see you wanting to bash the boss, but you're gonna bash your peers. You're gonna talk shit about the guys in the locker room too. And fuck you, CM Punk. They're working just as hard as you are, bro. What kind of shit? I hope AEW rallies. They get territorial, and you want to talk shit about us? We're gonna talk shit about all of you. We're gonna talk shit about all of you.
Yeah, I only ask because this is not my opinion. I see people saying that, oh, AEW should have just not said nothing and just avoided it. They're giving them clout, blase, blase. I'm not to that opinion. I'm to the opinion, say something. Yeah. Say something, because then the best case scenario is that somebody from that side could randomly say something again. And then boom, like you have it. You know what I mean? Like that's all. And it don't even have to be somebody big. It could be anybody on X. Anybody says anything about AEW, then AEW wins that. So
no, you're right, Ark. Look, Ark, you're right. Punk is a star, and he deserves that status. He worked hard to get it, but now
I don't think it has nothing to like. Jungle Boy was part of the thing, but he doesn't really have that much to the grand scheme of the whole CM Punk situation. That's just the thing that broke the camel's back and wanted him to boom, just be done. That was that. But there was more to it, like just everything with Punk.
I've been watching him since ROH. He's one of the greatest of all time. Punk is one of the best ever. He really is. But and he's great on the mic too. But every once in a while, he just does some shit where you go, "What is your fucking problem, dude? Just shut up." I hope he kicks off a whole nother Monday Night War. I hope he kicks off a whole new Monday Night War.
He's very much narcissistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Cody came out. They asked him about it. Cody didn't have to say anything. Cody's not going back to AEW. Cody's in WWE now, but he went out of his way to defend Tony Khan and to defend the Bucks. And with how we know he left AEW, that was kind of a surprise that he would defend Tony Khan, but he did without being asked to.
I will say this. I will say there's a big difference with how Adam Copeland did it, and then like the Young Bucks do it.
Exactly.
Big difference. You know what I mean? The Young Bucks come off it, and they're heels, so I get it. They're kind of supposed to, but in that situation, maybe they should handle a little. Who the fuck am I to say?
And they didn't even say anything, so which was perfect. They didn't even. The only people that said stuff was FTR and Edge. And I like the little segue where Edge did his thing, Adam Copeland, but then after he was done, he introduced Will Ospreay, and they had that cool look at each other. Hey, what's up? And then Adam Copeland had a nice like eye of the future where Will Ospreay stared at the TNT Championship.
Yeah, so let me ask you this, because I didn't see the exact stuff, but I saw on X somebody was talking about how the Bucks referenced Punk. He said cry, like they were saying cry me a river or something like that. Is that something? Is that a reference to Punk?
Because wherever he goes, he has something to say, and then he always takes his ball and leaves. You look at ROH.
When it gets hot, he bounces.
Yeah, he had the thing with Kevin Owens with the T-shirt. And then he attacked Kevin Owens, saying that's the only reason he wears a T-shirt is because of how big he was.
I'm on Ark's side on this one. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. I'm definitely the opposite of you guys because I don't know what you guys are watching. I think you guys were having like a few too many drinks on the side in good old Arkansas.
I didn't even see it.
He was just riling people up, telling them, this is where we go. For wrestling, yada, yada, yada. He's getting the people in the crowd pumped up. They had a good crowd there. And you have to say something and not, instead of saying nothing. Like, if you let them continue to say shit towards you, it's going to make you look weak. But if you say something right away, boom, you nip in the butt and people catch both sides. Yeah, CM Punk. You already know CM Punk left ROH, he left WWE, left AEW, and then he said, I would never go back to WWE, and he did. So he's backtracking what he said. So how that makes him look bad. But he's been acting nice, buddy with people, but it's still the same old CM Punk. He's only there because it was his last straw. He didn't have to go back to WWE. He chose to because he knew it was the only place that he had left. And he said, "Of course you loved it, Cage, you jobber." You damn right I did, because it's true to the story. And he was perfect with what he said. It got people talking, and that's what it needed to do. And it worked to the T. I'm not saying it's going to make AEW a better watch. That's up to TK with his Coke.
That was pretty funny the way. That was pretty funny, Mo. The way he was like, "Yeah, you're sure," because I don't know what the fuck you two were watching. Y'all were drinking that Arkansas.
He pulled the wool over my eyes on that one. He pulled the wool over.
Don't forget, Punk got put over in TNA by Raven. He definitely did. He said, "Play that Jungle Boy clip when Cage talks." How about we play it when you talk on your channel? I'll just come on and boom.
I don't think you might get copyrighted for that song. Actually, that's like,
So everybody out there complaining, cry me a fucking river.
Damn right. Everybody that's against the whole Adam Copeland shit. There you go.
Well, okay. So the last thing I'll say about it is, I'm not a fan of FTR. Like, I know a lot of people love FTR. I'm not a fan of FTR, especially the little short, fat, bald one. Like, I don't like, dude. Like, yeah, I think he's corny. And I guess maybe it was after it went off the air or whatever, and I posted it. It's already over 1,000 views on TikTok. It was when they filmed Collision, because they filmed Collision right after Dynamite. Boom. And he was like, I just want everybody to know out there, just don't give up. If you want to do something, it doesn't matter if anybody's talking bad about you.
Oh no, he did not do that.
If nobody can hold you down, just know it doesn't matter.
They did not do that.
If it's like a family member or a co-worker or somebody that works for another company, and he paused and gave people,
my
and then nobody said nothing, and he was just like, and I've been saying this over and over again. I know people get tired of me saying it, but I just got three things. I got my God, I got my wife, and my baby, and professional wrestling. That's all I got. It's just like, dude, shut up.
He gave the whole inspirational "be the ball" speech. Like, really?
Yeah,
he did that? Oh no.
I only have one last thing to say. I said it the other day, but it just I'll let you
close it out on this topic.
Okay.
Since
if you're gonna like the one big thing that he mentioned was the NDA, where you can't, on a certain situation you cannot talk about it because of the NDA. And when Punk was talking on Ari Hawani's show, it goes, there was no NDA. It's just I didn't feel like talking about it. But
he said
now,
there's a difference. He said there's a difference between NDA and just not wanting to talk about it. Yeah.
He knows damn well there's an NDA there, because if you're going to mention it, which he mentioned months ago that there was an NDA and no one can talk about it, how come he can talk about it if he's part of the NDA? Because he was part of both sides. It wasn't he filed the NDA. They went to the police, and the police put one in place because there was an ongoing investigation on the whole
and the
backstage issue.
Done now, so they can talk about it now. Is that what
it must be if he talked about it? But he made it a point to say no one can talk about it, and he's the type of guy that won't talk about it on purpose. So he knew what he was doing going into that. He wanted to spill the beans. He wanted to be the guy to do it, and he didn't have to. He's away from it. He's here. Like, he didn't have to answer it. There's been so many times that he refused to answer people, just like the whole Colt Cabana thing. He was like, I'm not talking to him unless I got a lawyer involved. This guy had ulterior motives with this, and he wants to play the victim in the situation. Damn well he's not a victim. AEW wasn't in the right on it, but he's not in the right either. They're both at the wrong. So why say something? Why just they go their way and then you go your way? He's doing it to try and save face.
So final judgment on Cage Rage. Thumbs up or thumbs down on CM Punk? A buy or sell?
I'm selling.
You're selling CM Punk. Selling him.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because I'm thumbs up on Drew McIntyre.
Oh, there you go. Thumbs up. There you go. Boom. All right, so that was just the first little brief. That was something that I wanted Cage's opinion on that I hadn't asked him yet to save for this moment. But I think it's time to jump right into the WrestleMania 40 predictions. Like I said, we did. Well, that's Jay. We went live on the Rabid Dogs channel. Mr. Arkansas did a breakdown, a nice extensive breakdown. I have one change since then. I don't know if Cage has any changes. Chris didn't get to make the stream, so he's about to give his opinions. He was trying to tell us backstage before I said, Chris, shut your fucking mouth. We have a fucking podcast to do.
I did see some of the interview, and I heard it was good. I think some of it was good, and expect to see Santana and TNA in the next couple weeks.
Nice. Cage Rage.
Uh-oh.
Who flipped?
Hey, Art, me and you might be riding together, bro. Pop us off, Cage Rage.
Okay, we got the first match. Bada bing, bada boom. We got the Women's World Championship. Let me get the thing up. Boom. We got Becky Lynch, the challenger, versus Rhea Ripley, the champion. She's been champion for, it will be a year on Saturday, so it's going to be 365 days. I like the fact that today they announced that Motionless in White will be playing her theme song when she comes out live. So that's going to be cool to see. Hopefully they do a great job. We know that sometimes these live bands don't do it particularly the way we want them to do it, but I think that they should have a great chance there. What are your thoughts on this, Chris?
Oh, my God. Double turn. It's Stone Cold and Bret Hart all over again. Not only is Rhea going to win, she's walking out of that stadium a baby face. But more of an anti-hero than a baby face. But you know what I mean. Yeah, Rhea all day, man. Look, Rhea's so popular now that her ass has become another character in the WrestleMania locker room. All right? Her ass alone is a character. I have not seen anyone this over. Let me go out on a limb here. This chick is so over. Okay, the last time I saw anyone this over, it was the girl she's getting ready to fight for the belt on Saturday. Okay? And don't put it past WWE to make her the next China and her maybe hold that IC title someday. That's how over Rhea is right now. She's huge. She's not walking out of there a loser. There's no way. Plus, Becky needs to eat a sandwich. I'm sorry. I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying. She looks like she's on fucking heroin, bro.
Yes, she does. She definitely does.
She does look like she could fall apart. I'm going to go with the champion as well. I'm going to go with Rhea. I think that she is.
Cage, Mo's going with Rhea. Oh, here's a shocker, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, I'll always ride Rhea.
He's in love with her, bro. He's in
Mommy's always on top. But yeah, no. So,
wait, are you wearing a WrestleMania shirt right now, Mo?
Yeah, I was showing it off earlier. You were
nice. All right.
But
pay attention for more than 5 seconds. You would know that.
I'm sorry. I'm very high.
Yeah, I'm rocking Rhea. I think it's gonna be an overall as good of a match as Becky Lynch can put on. I know everybody acts like Becky's the end all be all, but I think she's botched Becky herself. So it's guaranteed a couple botches on her behalf. And I'm also interested to see. I doubt she does it this WrestleMania, but for the big events, Becky normally wears something somewhat provocative to try to enhance her backside. And this whole WrestleMania, her story is talking about Rhea always having her cheeks out. So I wonder if she's going to come down in her little fucking nun outfit since she wants to sexualize everybody. I put a video out of her taking a stink face from Asuka a couple years ago.
Speaking of that.
Yeah, so it's okay.
I'll take that any day, anytime. Put me in. I'll
drink that bathwater. Let's go. Yep. So, but yeah, no, I'm going Rhea to retain, and also somewhat of it's already pretty much there, but I think it's going to be more evident after WrestleMania, Rhea being the babyface, Becky being the heel. Cage Rage.
Yeah, they need to do that because the fans are behind her. They're going to make it happen regardless. So, yeah, I think it would be a good way to do it in this match. Becky needs the switch because if you're going to have her and Rhea on the same show, I hope they split them apart. You can't really have them both as baby faces. So, you're going to have to make the switch there. I'm going to finish it off with you guys with the clean sweep here. I got Rhea Ripley defending her belt successfully and win this one. The one thing I think, though, is they got to do a better job of
write them down, Art.
booking
We're not
her.
going to do that bad. And mark my words, Rhea Ripley is the female Stone Cold. You'll see. She's that.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, you can't say everybody that gets because what is Cody the next Stone Cold because he's getting the same.
No, I mean it's a perfect jug. There's a linear thing happening here with Rhea that I saw happen with Stone Cold. No matter how hard they try to make this chick a heel, the audience ain't gonna let it happen.
And but I don't think they're trying. I don't think they're trying to make her a heel. She was a heel.
She's the leader of Judgment Day. What are you talking about? She's heel as fuck, bro.
No, she's not. She is
because the audience.
They're just a. Well, what was it? They're just. I don't even think they're really a heel group. They're just edgy. They just do things against the grain. I don't call that heel. They're just against the grain, and we've seen it where the whole group is not even on the same page right now. Like one of my things is they need to book her better. They need to book her more, like convincingly than they have.
I can't. She's been a heel so long doing heel shit.
She has not been a heel for 5-6 months. 5-6 months she has not been.
Okay, because the audience says so, but she still acts like a heel. She's still part of the heel faction. They're still giving her. They're still giving her heel storyline.
I agree. Within this, they're trying to treat her as the heel, but it's just like in certain situations when you have two baby faces, somebody has to be the heel. So she just like when she fought Nia Jax, somebody has to be the baby face, somebody has to be the heel. She was the baby face there because you're not going to make Nia Jax the baby face in Australia where they're both from. It was obviously going to be Ripley. Like, I just want them to book her better. And then I want her to lead the Judgment Day. I think that's what's killing her title.
You know that's coming. That's coming.
Like you look at who she's faced as champion, look at how they booked her title defenses. I don't think that they're great.
How much better can you book her? Charlotte, Becky? I mean, how much better can you book her?
Well, Charlotte last year, then it's who did she pick? She didn't even wrestle at SummerSlam. That's what I mean. She didn't wrestle at SummerSlam. She wrestled Zoe Stark at Survivor Series. Okay, she wrestled. Who did she wrestle at Royal Rumble?
I don't remember.
She wrestled Nia Jax, which Nia Jax was her. Of the year, it has been her most fiercest competition.
Yeah, and now they're ending with Becky. I think she hasn't been booked perfectly.
I know what they're trying to do. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to save Bianca, save Jade, save all the big guns later down the line for Manias. But it's like she only defended it 6, 7, 8 times. And they're all against mid-card competition. Ivy Nile, she defended it against. Liv Morgan has been out. She didn't defend it against her. Like, I want to see her defend it against the top competition there. And she hasn't done it. I want them to book her better than they have. If she's going to be the next great woman, you have to book her that way. You can't just be like, oh, the crowd's involved. Let them cheer for her. Book her the way that she should be booked, as top tier.
They will.
Yeah. They haven't this year. That's all I'm saying. I think they put. All you had to play, Gage?
I don't know. She's had three big ones. If you go to 365, she's had 3 very big ones. You got Nia, they're ending with Becky, and they started with Charlotte. That's a pretty good resume. You got to give some other girls time to go against those champions, man.
I agree, but it's like we've seen. Look at who Bianca had to face in a year compared to what Ripley has faced. They booked Bianca 3 times as better that they booked Ripley. The problem is they booked Ripley as part of Judgment Day, and it's all about Judgment Day over her title reign. She's worried about the club business rather than her championship belt that she holds around her belt. And I think it should be the opposite. You see, everybody in that group, everybody in that group has been affected by it. The tag belts have become a minority.
Well, yeah, but I don't think they expected her to be this over. You know,
they knew. They would have put the belt on her. They would have put the belt on her last year if they didn't expect her to get over.
Everyone's going to be so mad when she joins the Bloodline.
Why would she join the Bloodline?
I don't know. Remember when that bullshit? Remember when she was hitting around at Paul Heyman?
Oh my god!
Months ago?
I'm sorry,
dude, people are going to be so pissed if she fucking recreates Right to Censor.
I'm just saying. I thought it was funny because I was thinking about her talking to Paul Heyman that time. Maybe it's time a woman lead the Bloodline, eh? I just think
we went way long on Rhea.
Yeah. I think we're moved to the next one. Yeah. Okay, Rhea. we got the Intercontinental Championship. We got the Reign General Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
My time to shine, baby. My time to shine.
Well, let's go. You can start it all off.
Ready?
Your time to shine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Gunther drops the belt. Sami has the belt. Damian Priest cashes in, shocks everybody. He cashes in for the IC title. That's my theory.
I see that I knew that we were cool, but I didn't know that you were a fan of me too. Like,
wait, did you have that theory too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see,
no,
I remember I said, it
just means it's a good theory, son. It just means it's a good fucking theory.
Remember when I said I was like, if I have that theory and somebody else has it, I'm gonna feel dumb if somebody's already said it. But look, what's the gateway before the Money in the Banks and the Royal Rumble? What was always the gateway belt to the championship? That IC title. It's the working man's title. I can remember a time when people loved the IC title more than the main title because you had Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat, you had fucking Kurt Hennig, you had Macho Man. You know what I mean? Ric Flair even had it for a while. You had the British Bulldog, you had Bret Hart. You had all these major names, the Ultimate Warrior, that had that belt and it meant something. And I can see them working a storyline in. I could see Damian coming in going, I want to make this the true belt again of the working man. And I want my win. When I win the belt, I don't want it to be because I won the Money in the Bank and got it by an edge type of shit. Ultimate Opportunist. I want to, I could just see him working a storyline in something like that,
Here's the question I have with that. One question I asked both of you. Do you think cashing in on a mid-card title is belittling the briefcase?
No, fuck that briefcase. The briefcase belittles the main title because it's always some opportunity. It's always like John Cena just got his brains beat in for 17 minutes and then you cash in.
So you're saying that briefcase belittled Edge's whole career because that's what jump started.
No, I'm saying that Edge got that belt. Look, to me, the briefcase, if you cash in after someone's had their ass whooped for 20 minutes, you won on a technicality. That's all I'm saying. It's not a clean pin. It's just like if somebody did a run in or somebody fucking held your tights. That's all I'm saying. To me, if you got a poor guy like Brock Lesnar who got his brains bit in by John Cena for 20 minutes, and you come out and he's at his weakest and you do a curb stomp and you walk away with the belt, you got that on a technicality, homie. That's all I'm saying.
What's Edge's nickname in WWE? What phrase?
What, the radar?
Okay, Art's kind of right.
No,
okay,
not that one.
That might. Okay, the storyline. Okay, Art. Maybe the storyline.
No. Whoa. Yeah.
My storyline may be wrong, but I can. But cashing in
the
on
nickname,
the IC title, if anything. Listen, Cage, listen to me. You asked me a question, all right? Do you want me to fucking answer or not?
I'm waiting for the answer. All you guys
the answer is
words.
No. It does not belittle the suitcase. If anything, it enhances the suitcase. It lets people know that some motherfuckers want different belts. It brings glory back to the IC title. It makes people think it's important again. Not that Gunther
Well,
didn't
is
make
it- wait,
people
wait,
think
wait.
it's important, but you know.
I was about to say, didn't
Yeah,
Gunther just
yeah.
do that as
Gunther
champion
just
for 2.5
did that.
years?
Yeah, Gunther did that. But you guys know I don't like Gunther. I think he's a fucking whack ass character, bro. I do. I don't like him. What is he? French, Scandinavian, Canadian, whatever the fuck he is.
He's Austrian.
Yeah, that's even worse. He's Austrian, so he's like, so he's. Wait a minute. He's Schwarzenegger, but with the IC title, he's Austrian. I knew I recognized that fucking accent somewhere.
Schwarzenegger.
But
Anyway, our Ark is right about that. Gunther did hold that, but yeah, Gunther's done a lot.
Like I was gonna say, the nickname is the ultimate opportunist because of the briefcase.
Okay, for one guy, Edge.
Oh,
what about all the rest? What about everybody who's ever had that belt has cashed in at some? I think one.
I think the Miz did well with the cash in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he won on a tech. How long did Miz have the belt? 6 hours or some shit?
No, he had the belt for 6 months.
Yeah. Ooh. Not that I don't like Miz. I mean, everybody hates. I like Miz. I'm just saying they didn't give him this big long run. They put the belt on him and realized, nah, it's not that great.
Who?
Okay. Miz. They took it off of him after 6 months and never gave it back to him.
And then, guess what? They gave him the briefcase again, and he won it again. Granted, it was for 1 week, but he was still a 2-time champ, and he's a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
You are my.
So you're gonna say that it helped his career?
Cage, you are without a doubt my fucking boy. You are one of my main fucking homies. But Ark's right. You're a total fucking jobber. You know that, right?
I'm the jobber that controls the stream and kicks you out of it.
That is censorship, sir. That is censorship.
They don't call me Steve Richards.
I don't know. I think cashing in for the IC belt could open up all new doors for the Money in the Bank stuff. That's all I'm saying.
If they would have specified that when they started the whole thing, I agree. But the whole lore of the Money in the Bank was you could cash in on the World Championship. The only reason they're doing this whole last year was they did it on the US and he failed, and then this year we're talking about the IC. It's because Roman is champion.
Didn't they kind of tease it when Gunther was in the ring with Judgment Day? Damian was looking. Didn't they kind of tease it? Okay, so that's not just me then. I'm not seeing shit. Mo, did you really have that as a theory too, or are you just fucking with me?
No, I did, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I might be switching it. I think I have a different theory.
Wait, that's your switch? That's your swap? There's nothing. Why am I even here? You guys don't need me. I'm a fucking loser. Like,
you're not lying there.
I think I'm switching to. I did have the exact thing that you just said, but the more I sit on it and think about it, I think it's going to be either on the world heavyweight title or it's going to be like the Monday night after WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I could see that. I mean, and which belt is it? And which belt would he go for? Because he's not
world heavyweight. I don't think he's going anywhere near the Roman Cody belt.
Yeah, me either. But I don't see them hanging the belt on fucking Drew and then taking it away from him 24 hours.
That's what Ark thinks. Ark thinks that Priest is cashing in at the end.
Bro, that could happen. There's so much shit that could happen. You got 3 great minds working this storyline. You know, Sean's part of this too. Sean's helping with the storylines. Triple H is helping with the storylines.
Now that I'm saying, I think I do have a different. I think Gunther's going to retain.
Oh, now you think Gunther's going to retain? You don't think? Okay. Well, okay. You know what? You might be right. You might be right because the whole reason he's going to lose it.
Sami Zayn was going to win.
I never thought Sami was going to win.
Christopher, shut up. The whole reason I thought Sami Zayn was going to win was that he's been on this crybaby shit. He's been on this crying and crybaby shit. So then what's more to fucking cry about than to win it and then that same exact night lose it again?
Lose it. That's smart. That's smart. But I remember everybody thought Gunther was going to drop it because everyone expected it to be Gable. Now that it's not Gable, you know what I mean? Who says Sami's even going to fucking win? I don't even. Now that you mention it, I don't think Gunther's going to drop it.
Yeah, I think Gunther's going
You
to
see, my original process was I had Gunther winning originally because it seems like they keep having Sami Zayn lose just constantly. He didn't even win or lose on Monday, so he continued kind of that losing streak. And when you get a guy going that long a losing streak, there's always a big payoff at the end, which I thought would be Money in the Bank in Toronto, Canada, where he is from. Well, he's from Montreal, but he's from Canada, and you have him win the briefcase and then cash in.
Man, that's a hard one, because now I can see that crybaby shit paying off. I could see Sami winning, and then
they threw like
a Priest coming out and taking it away from him.
But they threw a wrench in it with Chad Gable. Like you could play the story of Sami Zayn losing without Chad Gable being there. So what
are the chances of Chad Gable going heel this soon? And he cost Sami the belt.
Yeah, fuck you.
It should have been me, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think they're going to turn Gable heel yet, right?
Goddamn on.
Fucking renegade over here.
What, you don't think that could happen? You don't think that could happen? You don't think they'll turn Gable heel?
You know what? Ark can be roadblock for all I care. From WCW.
That's a name.
Yeah, there's a name for you.
I'm gonna. That's gonna be it. Ark, get your pen, Ark. Here's my pick. Gunther retains, but I'm not even gonna go back on thinking Priest runs in and tries to get that IC title. But I think Gunther does retain.
He said that dude was obese.
Remember his? Do you guys remember his? Do you remember his promo when he was like, so and so told me to TOS, terminate on sight? Remember he was trying so hard to be the Ultimate Warrior. It was so bad.
Yeah.
That promo was so bad. I can't believe Ark. Why does Ark only remember the bad shit?
Dude, I remember Renegade on WCW Saturday Night. He was always on that.
So I got.
Right. Where you going?
I got Sami Zayn. I flip switch and I'm going Sami Zayn. I think it's time to move Gunther to the main event scene. I think he's done all he can with the IC title. 2.5 years. He's made it relevant again. They finally defended it on the PLEs again, which is great. I think they're going to do it at the perfect time because 4 of the next 5 PLEs are international, and he can't go international until May or June. So he would have to miss the next 1 or 2.
I just don't like that dude. I don't
know why. Like, he's such a great character.
And that New Catch Republic group, because he looks like a generic James Bond villain to me, bro. I just don't like the dude. I just don't like Gunther. You know what I mean? I just don't like him. But I do think you're right. I think it's time for him to start going heel on the main event, guys. Maybe a rivalry with some of these the heavy.
Chris, let me fucking ask you: are you going Sami or are you going Gunther, son? Because you just told me Gunther.
I already
now
said.
You're saying Cage makes sense. You can't rob the fence, son. You gotta make a pick.
I said Gunther doesn't have to lose to be part of the main event yet. I'm just saying eventually he's going to start doing main events. So
what is he just going to throw it in a trash can?
No, it could happen. It could happen at SummerSlam later on down the line. He could win, and Damian Priest could come out and smash his brains in with that briefcase. We don't know what's going to happen. I think.
But Damian Priest only has 90 days left.
Why give it?
Less than that.
Yeah. Why give it? I don't know. Why give it to Sami Zayn? Let's be honest. Why the fuck would Sami win?
Yeah, that was kind of what
to drop it to Chad Gable. I don't know.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's just a little whiny bitch.
Yeah,
man.
just thinking about it, like people aren't really. Sami's not as over as he used to be.
Trust me, he's still over with everything.
No, I love Sami. I love him as El Generico. Don't
I
get me
can't
wrong.
stand his look, man. He looks like just a fucking bum. You know what I mean? Like,
damn, you're hating on me now with the look. You know?
No, this is how bad you look. This is how bad Sami Zayn looks. You look better than Sami Zayn.
That's not bad. That's just awesome.
Fucking groomed, dude. Did you get groomed up today, dog? Dude, how much did you pay for that?
This is me not groomed up. So,
shit! Can you imagine if it becomes premeditated? Yeah. Oh,
dude,
shit.
Them wrestling salutes, them wrestling lady of the night, dude. They better watch out. Fucking Dasher.
Better watch out.
Hey, look, you with that nice goatee right there. You got that.
Hey, listen. You know what they say about
Yeah.
WrestleMania time, right? And those tailgate parties. This time next year, Cage could have another son.
Yeah.
Getting some of that lot lizard booty. Hell yeah. Going talking about, they're going to be like, you look like Sami Zayn.
There's a reason why there's a lot of January babies. You know what I mean? 'Cause- you know what I mean? And hey,
my
we
God.
all know that
Don't you start with me, Chris.
we all know the dashing one goes by the Dashing Dukes, and his saying is 5 inches of fury is all he
Listen,
needs.
when he said that the other day, and I'm just like in the group chat, I'm like, nobody calls you that. Stop it. Nobody calls you, what did the Cage Dukes or whatever? Nobody's ever called you that. Stop it. You're just making up shit now.
hey, I can't make up the truth. It's just the truth for a reason.
I'll give you that, Mr. Duke.
It was
I'll
put
give
out
you that.
there.
I'll give you
The
that.
ladies are just
Yeah.
ready for the 5 inches of fury. That's all.
I'm just gonna start calling you. Listen, you ready for it? Here's your new nickname. You ready? No, I got you, baby. Ready? Kumite Cage. That's your new nickname right there. Kumite
There
Cage.
we go.
Dude, I don't know if there's anybody walking this earth that's seen Bloodsport more than me. So
Kumite Cage.
I don't know. I've seen it a lot. I watch it all the time. So
yeah, I mean we're probably 1A 1B.
no wonder we host the show together.
Yeah, I mean possibly best cinematic piece of all time.
Oh yeah. Well,
Anytime, any place.
I gotta be honest, man. I always liked the Quest better.
Dude, kick this motherfucker out the stream.
He's out. He's done. I can't believe he just did that. Oh my God. This is Chris. This bullshit. Hold on.
I mean, out of all things, you
I had to.
I mean, what?
But no, I love Bloodsport. It was like one of those first things my uncle took me to when I was young to see. Like it came out the same year.
Now he's backtracking.
No, really. It came out. I can tell you what year it came out. It came out the same year RoboCop came out. It came out the same year that I remember going to see RoboCop. I remember going to see
You traitor.
I want to say Predator, and then after that I saw Bloodsport. Yeah, there and John Claude's always been my favorite. You know.
Hey, let's hit the next one up. But yeah.
We got the tag title ladder match here. We got it going. We got the Judgment Day. They're looking to defend the tag titles against DIY, the Awesome Truth, the New Day, A-Town Down Under, and the New Catch Republic. And Michael Cole said that this is very key words from Michael Cole. He said that when somebody goes up, they can grab one set of tag titles, and then once they are grabbed, they're gone, and the team leaves, and everybody else will fight for the other set of tag titles.
Yeah,
so it looks like we're finally gonna get them split finally.
We are, and I can tell you right now who it's gonna be, but I'll let you guys go first. I already know who's gonna win.
I'll let Mo. You know what? I'll start off. Then I'll have Mo go, and then you, Chris. I am going to go with what I said the other day. I'm going with the Awesome Truth will be the first to grab the Raw belts. It'll be some comedic way. I even think that it could be a tag team that grabs the belts, but as soon as they clip them off, they fall down, and then R-Truth grabs them. Oh my God, I got the belts type situation. So I think they get the Raw belts. I think the storyline plays off to them, between them and the Judgment Day, and turning on R-Truth, and then of course, The Miz being his former tag partner from 10 years ago, reunited with him as an Awesome Truth. I think they get those. And then, with them being more of a babyface tag team, I got the heel group of A-Town Down Under securing the SmackDown titles. We only had 2 SmackDown tag teams in, of course, this ladder match, with the others being 4 tag teams from Raw. So I got them taking it, because I don't think New Catch Republic, they had a tag title shot last month, and I don't think it's their time to win the titles. But I think they were put in here to have a really good match and to have good moments to get people entertained. So I got Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under.
I'll go ahead and go next because all I gotta say is exactly what Cage said. Put the little parentheses as like when you're writing a paper and you want to repeat what you say. Just boom, right there for me. I think the same exact thing for the same exact reason. No reason. I think it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be one of them crazy barn burner of ladder matches. But yeah, that's how I see it going too. I will add this. I could see R-Truth doing something funny like all the, maybe not all, but I could see him like throwing somebody over the top rope and thinking he's winning since he's in a ladder match, or not touching the ground or, something silly like that. But yeah, that's what I think. Christopher.
Awesome Truth. And I think that there's going to be a surprise run-in by a different tag team that we don't know about, and it's probably going to be like I can't do it. I don't want to get any unnecessary. I don't want to get any necessary heat on the channel. I was going to talk some shit about it. I think that the other tag team title goes to JD from NY and his bitch ass co-host. They're gonna do a run in. And they're gonna. They've paid so many dues this year. JD from NY has. He really believes he's a wrestler. He's gonna try to do a run in. No, I think honestly, Cage. I think they've been trying to put that shitty punk rock fucking sounding group. They've been trying to get New Catch Republic over since. I think New Catch Republic.
I think the only bad thing. I think the only bad thing about them is the name. That's it.
Yeah, no, they're great wrestlers. And look, it's either do it yourself. It's either DIY, not do it yourself. It's either DIY or it's going to be New Catch. I think Awesome Truth for sure and New Catch Republic. That's who I think.
I think they saved DIY for SummerSlam because Johnny Gargano is from Cleveland, and they want to sell to the crowd in Cleveland very much with all their Cleveland wrestlers.
The other night when we were watching wrestling, did you hear me? Yeah. Did you hear me go, Jesus Christ, did you see Gargano try to kill himself? Did you see Gargano try to kill himself? He went out through those ropes and smacked that. I thought he broke his neck. I remember messaging you going, oh, Gargano just tried to kill himself.
Yeah, no, I think we're all on the same boat though. That Judgment Day will not retain at all. I think they made them split up
because Priest is going to cash in.
They made them look too dominant in that 4-on-4 match, and Damian Priest just looked overpowered there. I think in the presence to sell the fact that they're going to lose, because you always have the team that's going to lose to look dominant on Raw or SmackDown, and they want to make him look good for when he cashes in and on either WrestleMania or the Raw after Mania.
And it's time to break up. It's time to break up Judgment Day, okay? Because you got Dom doing his own thing. I think I see a feud with Damian Priest and God damn, I always say his name wrong. The Demon.
Finn Bálor.
Finn Bálor. I see that feud coming after the cash in. That's the feud I see coming.
They've kind of made Finn seem kind of weak.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
4 or 5 months. Like you got Rhea Ripley, who's the leader. You got Priest, who thinks he's the leader, and won the Money in the Bank. So it keeps him. That says him. Yeah, should be the leader. And then Dirty Dom, who is getting the most heat.
Since we're on the Judgment Day topic, people just love to hate Dom. He's great at it. People just love to hate him. Okay, and the shit he does. Remember when we were all laughing at him talking shit to the crowd at the Elimination Chamber? We were laughing at like how much people hated him. All right, look, I got a question for you guys though. We're all alphas, right? We're all wild dogs, right? We're all wild dogs. Okay, say we were a faction, right? Would we let Rhea be our leader? Would we take orders from a woman?
No.
I think that's why there's so much disconnect, because no one's really saying she's the leader. Exactly. Everybody is trying to get their voice.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. It's time for Judgment Day to split up. So those belts are both. Can you imagine if they, the one thing no one's thinking? Awesome Truth wins one set of belts, and then somehow the Judgment Day wins they get the other set. They keep the other set. We're not even thinking about that. I mean,
nobody that I've heard is saying that they think.
Hell, motherfucking no, I wouldn't.
Anyway, so we're all on the same page then. Except
Hey,
for
I'll
I
say
think it's going to be New Catch Republic is going to win the other set of belts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll say this because I left the room to just end the JD talk. It was disgusting. I heard him say him and his little tag team partner are doing a meet and greet, and they said they'll do autographs and take pictures if you want them.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man. I'm telling you,
that
Mo.
little
I've
squirt.
met him. He's every bit of 5'4". I'm
I
not even making that
I
up.
bet the rabbit dog's gonna be in line waiting.
He drives a V6
Rabbit dog.
Mustang. He drives a V6 Mustang, and he talks like he's Dominic fucking Toretto from Fast and Furious. It's a V6 Mustang, pussy. Look, I can't stand that motherfucker. I would smack sparks out of that motherfucker if I ever saw him. No joke.
We won't get too crazy.
Well, let's move on to the next
It's a
one.
family. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is a family. We're not. I'll save it for Arc. I'll save it for Arc stream.
Speaking of family affair, we got the brother versus brother match. We got Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Yeet versus no Yeet. I will let you go, Mo, and then you go after that, Chris.
This one right here, brother versus brother, Oos versus Oos. I think it's going to be a good match. I think the majority of people are thinking Jey is going to win. Not your boy. I think the bad Uso is going to win. I think something's going to happen. Maybe a solo run in, something like that. I think Jimmy needs to win more than Jey, so I'm locking in big Jimmy. Where are you going, Christopher?
No Yeet, baby. No Yeet.
No Yeet.
The bad guys got to win this time. And I'll tell you how I think it's going to happen. I know it's going to sound crazy, but it's WrestleMania. There's always surprises. Who's that other one they're getting ready to bring in from the bloodline? The new kid they just signed?
Was it like a Fatu or something?
He's one of the members. Yeah, I think he does a run-in and helps Jimmy.
Oh, wait, yeah. No, solo.
Solo.
I don't
You
know.
think it would be solo? I think they might introduce a new member from the family. That family. Who's the guy?
I don't. What's his name or something? What's
Jacob Batu?
Cage, you're the one that told us. You're the one that told us they just signed him. Did they not just sign him?
No, I never said that. I said he's a free agent.
Okay,
Cage,
so
you dropping false stuff.
Okay, it was something like that, but yeah, he's another one that's part of that bloodline. He's related to The Rock. He's related to the Usos. He's related to Rikishi. They're bringing him in. Remember, we all speculated he could be part of the new bloodline. All I'm saying is, I could see a run in happening.
I can't see a possible Rikishi run in
or something like that. But definitely, no Yeet wins this. Okay, I'm done. So Arc, get your pen, Arc. Get your pen. Don't judge me on the storylines I'm trying to create that happen or how it happens. Just write down my winners, and I got no Yeet, baby.
Let me break this down for you. Brother versus brother, WrestleMania 10, Brett versus Owen. Brett puts over Owen before, of course, he won the world title in the main event. So the younger brother gets put over. Matt versus Jeff 15 years later at 25. Jeff puts over Matt being the less popular brother, and helped perpetuate him over to the next level. Of course, we had Matt Hardy version 2.0, 3.0. It got him a little bit relevant. A lot of people like that character. And now 15 years after 25, we got 40. We got Jey versus Jimmy. Main event Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. The older brother, I'm going with Jimmy Uso. The here brother gets this victory. Jey Uso doesn't need the victory. A lot of people
exactly. Thank you.
He needs that victory.
He needs that clout. He needs to look because Jey is already over. Main event Jey's big time over. Jimmy's not.
You always use this to put the other guy over because you want to see him go to the next level. You want
Jey
to see
already
him
has
hit that
number like 2 merch seller and all this shit. So it's time for his brother to come up.
You damn right I'm proud of myself. You damn right I am.
You're damn right.
Yeah. But Jimmy needs that next level. Like, he's been losing as a singles guy on SmackDown. They keep putting him up against the big stars on SmackDown, and he loses. I think this is the start of him winning, because if you want to eventually put them back together, you kind of want to have them own, not on the same level, but you want to have them like this, because Jey has the popularity with the fans, but Jimmy is going to get one over, and that's just going to make people root for Jey even more afterwards, and it's still going to move Jimmy to the next level.
Speaking of merch, Mr. I'm going to WrestleMania 40 night 2. I think hashtag no yeet t-shirt, bro. You're going to go to the vendors, right? I think since we're all
ready to ruin everything, Chris.
I'm just saying, me, you, and Mo should have no yeet t-shirts from WrestleMania 40. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it might be one of the 3 shirts I get. It might be. Trust me. It might be one of the 3. I would give you that. That's not.
I'm just saying. I would love to have I would love to have a fuck shop WWE. I want one from the actual event. You know what I mean? The 40th WrestleMania. Blah blah. How much are they? $40? Or are they more than that? They're probably like 140 WrestleMania.
We'll see. They're probably $40 though.
Every concert I ever been to, or every Raw I've been to, t-shirts for $40. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I thought it. I'm not. You don't
even back in the 80s. The last time you went.
I mean, there's a lot of t-shirts that fuck you. I just went not too long ago. And I'm going to try to go to AEW at the end of April. I'm going to try really hard. Anyway, so we all pick Jimmy?
You'll see that boring-ass Mercedes Monet. Jimmy's the pick.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. What's on the next cup?
We got the 3-on-3 match.
What the fuck's I got to do with Sasha Banks? I'm lost.
We got the 3-on-3 match between Bianca, Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control.
Man. This one's
Dakota
easy.
Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Zayn. Okay, you go.
I love them all so much. I do. I love them all. I do. Especially what's her name, Kelly Singh. I love the way she wrestles, the pirate chick thing she got going on. But they're not gonna have Jade lose her first match. It's just not gonna happen, man. No. You know. Plus, you got Naomi and Bianca in there. The sisterhood's gonna win this shit, bro. For real. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I think they called. What do they call the Avengers? The Women Avengers or something?
I thought they were calling them the sisterhood. That's what I thought they were calling them. Because
I think that you just borderline were profiling on that one. I think.
No, that's what DL told me they're calling them. Is the sisterhood?
No, don't say y'all. That did not come out of my mouth.
I said DL. My friend DL. DAL.
Yeah, you said y'all. I said no.
I'm not. What's racist? What the fuck is borderline racist? But why are you winking, motherfucker? Stop. What the fuck are you doing? Stop it. What the fuck are you two doing to me right now? What the fuck is wrong with calling them the sisterhood? That's what the fuck they're calling themselves, man. Because they're 3 sisters. Like a black guy told me this, just so you know. You know what I mean? I'm not racist. I even have.
Hey. Whatever you say, Chris.
Whatever you say,
bud. And shit. I gotta pee. Fuck you guys. You heard my
whatever you say, bud. That's on you, pal. No, I'll pop it off. So Cage knows what I'm gonna say. So WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, the big moment, Jade press, Bianca press. Everybody was like, "Oh, blah blah blah, Jade versus Bianca, blah blah blah." I said, "You know what? I just got a feeling the dashing one. I got a feeling that we're gonna see a tag team matchup at WrestleMania. We're gonna see Bianca and Jade bring their powers together and form a super team and face basically whatever tag team champion is on the women's side at that moment in time. Just so happened it is Damage Control. But we got a 3-on-3, so I was damn close at the prediction with basically what Chris said. They're not going to have Jade lose her first match, so that's the side I'm going is the female Avengers, not the sisterhood. You didn't hear it out of my mouth. I didn't say it. The man down there, he said it. Cage Rage, what you think?
You got good points there. Jade's first match. She shouldn't be losing at all whatsoever. You were right. Give you props for the whole Bianca, Jade, possible tag team here. But Damage Control is going to win.
Whoa. Walk me through this, pal.
Okay. Okay. First off, last year, what did Damage Control do? They were in a 3-on-3 match against
hold on,
Becky.
Bring that up. Hold on, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Let me go, Chris.
What the fuck?
Let me go.
What the fuck did Art just say? I'm
Let me
mobbing
go.
out. You motherfuckers are all like, the whole world's against me tonight. What the fuck is wrong with you three?
As we should. First you say good, you hated Gunther, and now you're whining out about this. Just saying. But let me continue. Last year they were in a 3-on-3, same situation, but against Alita, Trish, and Becky, and they lost. Are you really going to have them lose 2 straight years in 3-on-3 matches as a group? Especially when they had the tag titles on them.
But isn't the question more about Jade?
Yeah, but why is it about Jade? You see, you're thinking of the situation of her being a. Yeah, but she can. They can lose and she doesn't even get pinned. So is that really her getting lost?
I'll give you that. As long as she don't take the pin.
You know, as long as she doesn't take the pin, that's the big
factor.
That's
why Naomi's in the match?
I think that's why Naomi's in the match, and I think Jade turns on Bianca. Because you remember Royal Rumble, they had that stare down, right? I think this shit is too big for them to be in the same ring together as a team. And it's going to be one versus the other. So I think this was just her way of getting onto the card. And then she's going to turn on Bianca. And then Naomi's going to take the pin.
Shit, Ark, I don't know. That might be why they lose. If they really negative 2,000 favorites, that might be why they fuck around and lose. Because
Bianca, Jay, and Naomi are like minus 2,000 favorites. They ain't losing.
But
they put them together for. I doubt they made this so obvious for us. Is what I'm saying.
It's just like
you said. Whoa. Okay, let me. So why is it not okay for the main event to be so obvious, but now it's not so obvious?
But it's not.
It's so obvious.
It's not obvious because we've got everybody 50-50 on who's going to win the main event between Cody and Roman. Not everybody's on one side. Everybody's split down the middle.
That's people that think outside the box. People that are thinking outside the box thinks Roman's going to win. Everybody and their mother are talking about Cody's going to win. If Cody don't win, I'm going to riot. If Cody don't win, he's never going to finish his story.
Well, okay, what's the money line? Here's how we can find out. Here's how we can find out.
Let me finish.
What's the money line?
If Cody can't win, and if Cody loses, he can't challenge Roman for the title again. So therefore, the story is put on a fucking infinite fucking back of the fucking line.
Obvious? Is that obvious?
If they made that a stipulation. That's a stipulation. They made that stipulation.
He can never face Roman again. Does that make it a little obvious?
As champion. Yeah, that doesn't make the outcome obvious. I'm just saying that's why people are saying that.
Make the outcome obvious, or it does make the outcome obvious?
No, it doesn't.
So if Cody can never face Roman ever again for the world title, it's not obvious.
But you're basing it off of people wanting him. You're saying that people are thinking he's going to win. This is people wanting Cody to win. They are rooting for Cody. No, it's not thinking. No, it's not. You can think that Cody. You can want Cody to win, but it doesn't mean you think he's going to win.
I love it when you two act like this. It's fucking great.
It's fun. It is fun.
Listen.
I love when that wild dog gets wild.
That wild dog.
Let's backtrack. Jimmy versus Jey. I want Jey to win, but I think Jimmy's going to win.
You're a different breed, dog.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Listen, Cage, you keep saying that, he could never wrestle. How many people have had end your career matches and came back? How many people have had stipulations like this before and still able to wrestle for the title again later?
So why didn't Cody do it in AEW? I'll just use what Ark just said. I'll just go out and use what Ark said. I'm using AEW booking right there.
Why didn't Cody? Didn't he help build that company?
Why? Yeah. And then they do this all the time in WWE. The stipulation: if you lose this, you can't challenge.
Yeah, but they never hold to it.
As long. Yeah, but no, they always hold towards it. They always do. So how are you going to book yourself out of that situation as long as Roman's champion? Because if Roman wins this, Mo has come out and said that he's going to break Hogan's third record, which isn't until September,
this is
October.
main event talk. I thought we were talking about Storm from the X-Men and the other two chicks.
Yes,
we were talking about Jade Cargill. No, she really does.
Mo tried to swerve us onto that. And as a reference.
I'm good.
Yeah,
got a little spice in it going.
I know. It's good. It's good. But back to this one. I think they made it too obvious of the fact that this group is going to win. I could be wrong. Trust me, I could be totally wrong. But I think that Jay wants to have the moment and turn on Bianca. You want to create that thing here. Because, why would they just have him face a team that's not even on the level? You have Naomi, Jade, and Bianca.
I can see what you're saying. This is my block that is stopping me from thinking it. So you remember when she came out on SmackDown last week, or was that the first time she came out? So this is kind of what's stopping me is when she came out, she went over to the side and she started giving fives to the fans. She went over and touched a little girl on the head. She stopped and she signed a sign for a little girl.
Yeah.
And then she went in the ring. And in my mind, I see WWE seeing her being bigger than life, being a huge baby face, bigger than life that little girls can look up to. And I don't think that they're going to turn her. I just think right away that they're going to have them look like they're together. And then maybe by SummerSlam or whatever the next big one is, they start doing something to build closer to there. But I think I think they have a good showing.
Imagine if they had Bianca turn.
I was just getting ready to say that. I was just getting ready to say that.
That's more something.
Why Bianca ain't been heel yet? Make Bianca go heel. Bianca ain't been heel yet. You don't bring Jade in and make her heel right away. She's going to be the next Chyna if she stays healthy. You know what I mean? She's going to be. I'm telling you, man. I see what they're doing.
Yeah, no, that is something more up my speed that I could actually concoct in my brain is Bianca turning on Jade when Jade's about to win and about to take all the shine from Bianca, then boom, Bianca gets her. But I'm still going Jade.
Why Naomi just sits there going, well, it was fun being here.
There's twerking.
Yeah.
Feeling the glow.
Well, remember they tried to turn Naomi heel for a while and nobody liked it. They hated it. People don't like Naomi as a heel. They just don't. She's too
oh my
light.
God.
I don't think people like Naomi.
Maxine Dupree is the future. No, I think that Tiffy chick's the future. Yeah, that Tiffany Stratton chick.
Wait. Say the name again.
Tiffany Stratton. What time?
I believe it's Tiffy time.
I'm starting to love her more and more. Her and that chick from AEW is funny as shit to me. Oh, darling, here, have some chocolate. I love that chick. Storm, that chick is funny as shit. Oh, darling, here, have some chocolate.
That's somebody who should have been on this card, but I digress on that. Yeah. So we got two on the sisterhood side.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
No.
That's why I did quotes.
Mo disavows. He don't want no part of the sisterhood in quotes.
That's why I put in quotes.
No, we got one on the sisterhood, whoever that is. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I'm on the Jade side, and Cage is on the Asian sensation side.
Are you really
the tag team champions?
They're really not called that. Are you guys aren't fucking with me? They're really not called that.
I really think that you just made that shit up on the fly.
No, Dial told me on the stream I was on before I came here.
So now, wait. So now he told you. I thought Mo told you.
No. Mo said Mo thought I said y'all, and I said Dial, not y'all. Dial. D space I.
Gotta get the quotes up. I'm just saying.
He's a big wrestler. He watches you guys. He's probably watching right now. He's a big wrestler. Guy.
I'm not saying that it's not said. I'm just saying for the chance of it not being said.
Okay. And then Mo's like, Mo, you're such an asshole. And then Cage is winking. Okay, Chris. And then Ark is in the fucking chat. You say you're bullies. You know that, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
bringing you up later for sure
Yeah.
on that.
Ark's like,
On to the next one. On to the next one.
Chris is wilding out. Fuck all three of you.
We got the LWO Rey Mysterio and the newest member, Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Mo, you start
this one off. I don't have a whole lot to say on this one. It's really just kind of, I think Cage will have more of the backstory on it. I'm more just going off WrestleMania, big moments, how it ends, stuff like that in this match. I think that they want to build up the Dragon Lee character. I think this is probably Rey Mysterio's last WrestleMania, if not close to his last. I think it's his last. And then Santos is an up-and-comer. Could he use the win? He could definitely use the win. Dirty Dom doesn't need a win at all. He just is gold always. But I'm going for them to do the Ray ending and make Dragon Lee a little bit bigger, send Rey Mysterio off with a nice little WrestleMania moment. Wham, bam, boom. Beautiful story. Where y'all going?
I'm going like The Undertaker says. If you're leaving and it's your last one, you go out on your back. And who better to put over than your son? Dirty Dom and that dude are going to win. Nobody gives a fuck about that dragon character. What are they calling him? The White Dragon? What the fuck's he called? Yeah, that
dude, what is all this racial shit you're just randomly making up?
I'm not making it up. I thought he was called the
White Dragon.
Wait, what does it say down there? What does it say down there? It doesn't say White Dragon.
No, the White Dragon wasn't right.
Who the fuck is the White Dragon?
No, he actually is a racist character from Peacemaker. You're right. I forgot about that. The White Dragon.
I knew that, yeah.
All right, yeah, okay. The Lily, what's he called? Hold on, let me look. Okay, Dragon Lee. Okay, nobody gives a fuck about Dragon Lee, okay? Nobody gives a fuck about the LWO.
Oh, my God.
And I could say that. I'm half Cuban. So, listen.
Build a fucking wall.
Fuck Dragon Lee. Fuck Dragon Lee.
Hey, I agree with Ark here.
And I love Rey Mysterio.
I'm going to put a promo on you.
I love Rey Mysterio.
Jedi heel turn. Not the
Jedi heel. Rey Mysterio is going to go out on his back and he's going to put his son over. That's it.
Oh my God.
Dom's too over to take a pin. And they're trying to pump this other guy up.
Taking pins.
I don't think he's in the match because to be part of taking a pin or getting pinned or
and
any.
His dad won the last one. So
okay, let's go to the backstory before I give you all my. I need to compose myself for a second after that one. White fucking dragon.
No, I really did not mean to say. Okay, no, because listen, hold on now. Hold on. There was another dragon. You know who I was thinking of?
Oh, jeez.
Listen, I was
thinking Ultimo Dragon?
No,
Lager?
Brian Danielson. When he was Brian Danielson and he wasn't Daniel Bryan, he was called the
American Dragon.
Right, okay. Yeah. I was getting that mixed up with the White Dragon and Dragon Lee.
I don't know.
I'm on a lot of gummies right now, motherfuckers. All right.
I think you've done something that usually doesn't happen. I'm speechless right now.
Did you see Mo just go, motherfucker, Chris? What is with all this racial shit? I thought he was gonna break that red pencil he has. You know what the fuck is the matter with you? I did not mean to say White Dragon. I meant to say.
Chris
American
bringing back
Dragon.
the West Texas rednecks.
Man, you know what? I'm not going to look good after this. People are really going to think that, too. I said White Dragon and Sisterhood. I'm fucked. I'm getting canceled. That's all there is to it. I'm going to get fucking canceled.
Well, thank you. I would say it's going to hurt your page, but Brodan took that over. So
no, he's gone. He's gone. That's a whole other.
I know it was a joke.
Yeah, we're good. I know, but it's still funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so back to what I was going to say.
Rey Mysterio loses. Okay, Dom wins.
Okay.
That team wins. All right, that's my pick.
Hey,
so we got the backstory.
Speak some gospel.
We got the backstory last year. Dirty Dom lost to Rey Mysterio, so Rey Mysterio had his moment. Santos Escobar had just joined with Rey Mysterio at the time. They formed the LWO. Santos basically said that he hates Dirty Dom. He doesn't like anything about him. Fast forward 6 months, Santos feels like Rey Mysterio's taking all the hype from him. He backstabs Rey Mysterio, and then goes to Dirty Dom and was like a few weeks ago, I hated you, but then I realized you were right, that your father is a deadbeat, and I like you now. You were right all along. And that's when, of course, we've had the whole LWO and Legado del Fantasma split.
1960. I'm sorry, Cage. 1960. Motherfucker, I was born in 74. I just saw that. All right, that's it. I'm shutting up now.
I like 1960. That sounds better.
Whatever. Fuck you guys. Go ahead. I'm picking up what you're putting down, though. That is starting to make more sense.
I think a big thing with this is that they just want to put Dirty Dom into this to kind of continue that story with his father. And we've seen Dom talk to all the Mexicans, all his Latinos, talking to Andrade, talking to Santos in the group. Latino, talking to Andrade, talking to Santa Latino.
Okay.
Of late, and of course, Judgment Day doesn't like it right now. They're like, "What are you doing? You didn't tell us you're doing this." And then the priest goes, "We gave you our blessing, but this is too much right now." So I think he's just in it just for the storyline. I think the main part of this is Rey and Santos. And when they had the lineup 5 and 5 or 4 and 4 last week, only one person was not wearing LWO shirt on, and it was Carlito. He had a black and white Carlito shirt, and he didn't seem too happy with the fact that Dragon Lee, who just became member of the LWO, was added to the group, and it's going to be in the match. I think he cost Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee the match. He spits an apple in the face of Rey Mysterio. He leaves LWO, and Santos gets the pin. I think the whole thing is to build him up. Dragon Lee is just on his way up. Santos has been up for over a year. So it's fun being on this side tonight. Y'all take the abuse. So I got Santos, Escobar, and Dirty Dom, with Santos getting the pin for his team.
Yeah, I'm the one getting. Yeah, y'all spitting apples in my face tonight. That's what's happening. I spit in the face. So I love Carlito, man. I wish they would do more with him, man.
I think they will. Trust me, they will.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be. That's
so we got 14. We got 14 total watching it. We got, let's see, we got 3 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, and 10 on X. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. If the people on X, if you want to, slide over to YouTube. I know you're not going to, but if you want to, you can. And to the people watching on YouTube, this is our very first video, our very first stream on this channel. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Make sure you remember to hit the subscribe button, like the stream. Cage, what's up next?
Oh, wait, this is the first. I keep forgetting this is the very first one on the new channel, and I'm coming out hot. This might be my last time on here.
No. Keep it going, bro. I like it.
You know what? Hold up. Where's it at? Where's it at right now? I have to. I'm sorry. You're going to hate me for it, but where is it?
Babies for life. The bloodline in the rock and roll ring.
I got it fixed. I got it fixed. Look at your knee, by the way.
You got something up over it. I can't see it. You got a banner over it.
Oh. Boom.
Wow. Get that the fuck off of there, bro.
Like a white dragon.
Staying put.
Look at our extended pot. Chris may have killed your channel.
Hey, that's Chris's new nickname. Like Wild Dog.
Wild Dogs. White Dragon.
We got the White Dragon in the building.
It's official. Made official by Adam Pearce. Chris, the White Dragon. Okay, we got the main event of night 1 now.
No, for real. Get the fuck off of my...
For real, it's staying put. I'm sorry, but I have spoken.
Right, the main event, we didn't talk. Okay, you're right.
Night 1.
Bailey's night 2. I forgot Rhea's night 1.
Calm it on down. I got this.
I know. I'm just excited. I'm excited, man.
Coming out hot.
I'm not
like
excited about.
I'm
I'm like, stop it with the white dragon shit, bro. For real. Motherfucker, bro. That's fucked up.
Hey.
That's so fucked up.
Dude,
Okay. This one's the hard one for me. I'm gonna be honest. Because we know The Rock and Roman ain't losing, okay? But how is Cody and Seth gonna lose?
I'll talk. Seth's gonna lose. Something's gonna happen to where I don't know if a Solo gets involved in this. But I mean, they'll probably
get involved,
keep the win somehow, something like that. But Rock and Roman will win because the bloodline rules will be instated. Whether he wins or loses, it will still it works out better for Cody either way. Like if he wins, then he beat Roman under bloodline rules. If he loses, then it was because of bloodline rules. So
right.
I'm going Rock and Roman here.
So no, I not even a hint of maybe Drew runs out and fucks with him.
Nah.
All bloodline, huh? Even though his feud is, but I don't know. So Seth definitely takes the pin, right?
No. Okay, no, you have a good point. Like, and I was thinking about this because I'll fast forward a little bit in the Seth Drew. I do think that something will happen to where bloodline gets involved because we saw Drew and we saw Paul talking backstage, not in a segment, but standing behind people that made it.
It was right behind the tag teams that were talking to you.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to see it, but you were supposed to see it. So in return, he's not just going to do that for shits and gigs. He is going to have to do something for Bloodline to do that. So that does make sense. Drew getting involved the end of night one. He's not in. Yeah, no, I like that. Drew gets involved.
Because who's kicking off night two? Who's kicking off night two?
Seth and
Drew and Seth. So
Yeah,
you
Seth
end
and
night one with Drew and Seth going at it somehow, and you start the next night with them going at it in the ring.
Dude, you totally redeemed yourself on that one, White Dragon.
What? Please don't call me that. You guys are fucking awful.
You did it to yourself.
I did. I'll own it.
The White Dragon.
It just didn't come out right. I'm fucking high as shit. You know, but you guys are the ones, look, nobody would even notice it if you guys didn't go into shock and awe over everything I say.
Why wouldn't we go into shock and awe?
Yeah, maybe if they didn't follow the sisterhood, maybe it wouldn't have stood out.
Someone told me that. I mean, I'm just saying.
My God. Like, come on now.
You know what? Now that I think about it, though, the sisterhood is a little on the nose, ain't it? Picture camera. I'm sorry. By the way, you guys will be proud of me. You guys keep yelling at me about my sugar. I'm doing too much sugar. I'm on Coke Zero now and Diet Dr. Pepper. That's all I drink now.
So good job, buddy.
Any chance Priest cashes in night one and Seth vs. Drew isn't for title? Is that possible?
No, Ark. Come on, you're school Ark. That's a fake account, right? Check the account. He's as schooled in this shit as we are, and he's talking. You know better than that, Ark. Get the fuck out of here.
I think he might pop out. I just don't think they're actually cashing. I think he would attempt to, but he'll be stopped.
Or something.
Yeah, like they always have those attempted ones. I think he'll do that, but nothing will eventually happen. But I do think that The Rock and Roman win this. Of course, this is going to be a great weekend for Seth. And I think I was always thinking that the Bloodline was going to win. And then this week I was like, maybe they might not win. But then me and Mo had talked, and there was a good point. Why would they hype up Bloodline rules and not use it? We saw, of course, on Monday they used Bloodline rules. So it was like, maybe they won't. But then I saw something interesting today. And I was like, that's the rest in peace on this tag team. That's going to be why I think they lose. Cody came out today and said that he bought him and Seth matching Rolex watches with the WrestleMania 440 engraved in it, and then the names and then the date. Yeah, I'm like, okay, they're fucking losing this. I was like, they're gonna lose this. I'm like, that. I was like, that's depth to this match for them, and it's like this will sell night 2 even better. Have them lose to stack the deck against Cody, where all else fails. He's down to his last breath. He looks like he's gonna lose. Everything's against him, and then boom, whatever happens, happens. But they're gonna play off this whole thing.
I have a question
here. So
night
I think Bloodline wins.
Night 1 or night 2, does Mama Rhodes show up at the front row of any of those crowds?
They already announced that her and Brandy are going to be ringside.
Yeah, she'll be the main event.
Who's going to slap The Rock? Which one? One of them's going to slap The Rock. The Rock's getting slapped.
Hey, The Rock might slap Mama Rose.
That would be the fucking shit, bro. It's never gonna happen, but man, I would pay extra. I would pay to see that, man. Can you imagine The Rock spitting on his hand and then slapping Cody Rhodes' mom?
You see the comment?
It's not.
That's a cocaine.
I'm not.
That's that cocaine, Chris.
Yeah. I wish he was going live because I would go on there and talk some shit.
Hey, we are in pretty rare form tonight.
We are.
Yeah.
I hope. Calm down, Ark. I just said it would be funny to see The Rock spit in his hand and smack someone's mom. That's fucking hilarious. I don't give a shit. That's fucking funny. Look, Ark, you're gonna go live later this week before WrestleMania, right? We're gonna get one more Rabbit Sports Entertainment hype stream, right? Come on, man.
Ark's feeling himself right now. He's like, I'm not used to being the one in the chat. I mean,
no, and I've never seen that motherfucker type this much. I think he might be on coke. Oh shit!
Yeah,
no, come on, think about it, man. Like it's kayfabe. The Rock does that thing where he spits in his hand and lays to smack it down on Mama Rhodes' candy ass. That would be fucking hilarious, dude. I mean, they never let it fly, but it'd be funny.
Yeah. Just so y'all know,
I might retire and become a chat guy.
On this night too, I'm gonna keep my answers short. I'm gonna roll through them.
Okay. Are we all good with the main event right here?
Yeah, we all.
Are we all on the blind?
We all agree. Yeah.
Start of night 2. So starting it hot. And Seth freaking Rollins defending his title against Drew McIntyre. I'll start this off. I think Drew wins the title. I think Seth has been not focused on the real important person that he needs to be focused on, and that's Drew. He's been more focused on Dwayne and Roman, something that he's not even shouldn't even part of. He stuck his nose into the wrong business. Drew keeps warning him, you need to be worried about me, not them, because I'm going to be the one that takes the title. And I like the little swerve that they have, putting CM Punk on commentary. I think they want us to think that maybe Seth will lose because maybe Punk gets involved. But
I don't see that happening. He's hurt for real. Like, he's fucked up.
No, he's hurt, but
yeah,
something we never thought of is Drew might get CM Punk involved. CM Punk might swing at Drew, and Drew could duck, and Punk could hit Seth.
And that, yeah, okay, yeah.
And that could help Drew win the match.
Well, I don't know about the storyline, but I do believe Drew's going to win. That's just me. I think Drew's going to win.
The storyline's just been Seth has been too focused on the night 1 main event that he doesn't put any.
Well, no, I know the story.
I know Drew.
I know the story getting there. What I mean is, I don't know what's going to happen in there. You know what I mean?
I think Drew's taking this title. I think they need to take the title off of Seth. It's the inaugural belt. He's been the only champion since May, holding it this long. Drew has done a great job turning heel. This whole thing where he's been bashing CM Punk every left and right. What better way to take this to a new level than to win the belt and rub it in CM Punk's face? So you can ignite that rivalry even more eventually when Punk comes back and Punk challenges Drew for the title.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm right there with y'all. Make it a nice little clean going Drew. But a little twist on it, how Drew helped them in night one, whether it be
Yeah.
distraction or whatever. I think maybe Paul sends Solo out during here just because of pure fact. You got to remember WWE, and I know Cage ain't going to agree with this, but it's not like AEW in the sense when people in WWE say things like it's normally said for a reason, so you kind of got to hold on to it. Doesn't matter how long it is, but just not even too long ago, Rock was saying that, hey, Seth Rollins, I can make your title disappear like that. So he threatened it. So he's going to make sure that Seth doesn't walk out as champion one way or another. So going Big Data Drew, and I think by way of some type of bloodline interference.
And it's no coincidence that they announced that in June, Clash at the Castle is going to be in Glasgow, Scotland. And who would you say is from Scotland? Just
Drew.
a good old Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
So,
oh no, he's going to get his Rhea Ripley moment. Yeah, he's going to get that.
But,
he's going to go home. Yeah.
Somebody said this today. It would be interesting if they had a Drew win, but then have Damian Priest cash in on Drew, and then Drew win it back in
Scotland. That's another.
But then it's like you have a heel Drew, and then you have a heel Priest. So
I don't know if there's any chance of Priest coming out and cashing in throughout all WrestleMania. It's during this match.
Yeah, but I think Drew's going to win it and not get cashed in on.
Yeah. I like it.
Next match, the one that he was talking about, the WWE Women's Championship. We got Iyo Sky, who is the defending champion, against Bubble Butt Bailey, the challenger who won the Royal Rumble this year in Tampa. I'll start it off. She got kicked out of the group. That's what this whole started is. Io's point of view is that every time that her and Dakota Kai were part of Damage Control with Bailey, but they felt like every time they tried to get their shine on, that Bailey interjected and tried to take all the attention away from them. She even agreed that Bailey helped her win the title, but they were just tired of all the shenanigans of Bailey. So this was WWE's way of turning Bailey face again, where they had Iyo and the rest of Damage Control turn on Bailey and kick her out of the group. She wins the Royal Rumble, chooses Iyo, and they've been going back and forth for the past couple weeks. And I think it's time for Bailey to win a championship again after 3 years, I believe it's been. Iyo has done a good job of being champion since SummerSlam, but I think it's time for Bailey to get that title, to get that WrestleMania moment, because the only time she had that moment of winning the title was during the pandemic when there were no fans involved. So I got Bailey winning this one. Chris?
Bailey, not only is she going to win, but I would bet money, if not at WrestleMania, then the next night that she's live, it'll be on SmackDown, right? It'll be SmackDown or it'll be Raw?
She's on SmackDown. Yeah.
Okay. And then the next SmackDown, she comes out to her old music with the big fucking inflatable things, and I'm a hugger, all that.
So you're saying she'll be back to
she's going back
hugger
to Bailey.
Bailey.
I'm a hugger. I think she's going to go back to that. Everybody's asked for it for years. Little girls love her for that. I could see her actually going back to that version of Bailey.
Well, I think that at WrestleMania, she's going back to that character just for that night only. I think we're going to see the streamers, the Hugger Bailey come out with the side pony.
The little girls will lose their shit, bro. They will. Yeah. The teenage girl, they'll mark the fuck out, bro.
I don't think she'll stay that way, but I think
she doesn't have the hair for it anymore.
Like an in between.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that.
If she comes out to that I'm a hugger shit with the inflatables, people are going to mark the fuck out, bro, especially the little girls. Because I can tell you how much my daughter was Paige and Bailey all day long. Paige and Bailey. And the Bellas for some reason. But that was because of the reality show. But my little girl, Danny, she fucking loves Bailey. The hugger Bailey. She hates this version of Bailey. She does not like this Bailey at all.
But
So
I'm seeing Bailey to belly off the top rope for the dub.
Oh yeah, it has to be off the top rope.
Has to be. That's when you know it's a special Bailey match, is when she brings it off the top rope.
Exactly. Indeed. So
we all
we
got
are
Bailey?
cut and
We all
dry.
got
Yeah.
Bailey. Cut and dry. We all got Bailey.
Next
Let's go.
match. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got
all day. This
we
is
got
what I'm so excited for this one. You have no fucking idea.
LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Grudge match. Night 2 at WrestleMania. You started, Chris.
Oh man, LA Knight. That guy's so over. He's so good on the mic. AJ's willing to put other motherfuckers over, and you're looking at a future champ. LA Knight's a future champ. It's that simple. LA Knight wins.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. I like the story that they have brought into this matchup, that any otherwise it would kind of be hard to bring these two type of characters together, I think. But I think with AJ being a veteran, been there, done that, very, very good wrestler. You have LA Knight, very good on kind of the stuff that AJ's not the best at, to say. So I think both of their A games will be able to make a very good match. I like how they did the whole thing at the house where the police came and all that. I thought that was not innovative. We've seen stuff like that. But outside the box, I like outside of the box type stuff. But also, I know Cage is going to say about AJ's new entrance. He's supposed to have new entrance music. He's kind of coming back from an old character in TNA. I think Cage is going to talk about it, but I think he's going to put LA Knight over. I think LA Knight could possibly be a future world heavyweight title holder later on, but definitely like an IC or US title belt guy for sure, but going to LA Knight for the win.
Yeah, I got LA Knight. I think this is their way of keeping them relevant at the top of the food chain in the main event scene. If you're not going to put the mid-card title on him because of how over he is with the crowd, you put him against somebody else at the top of the picture that also isn't going for the title. So it's a great match. It would be like if you have like a top 5, it'd be like the 3 versus 4 ranked guys going up against each other, and Knight and Styles. Knight could get the victory. It keeps him relevant there because he's big time baby face. You want to have that number 2 guy to say where he's on one show, and then the number 1, which we would say Cody's easily number 1 baby face. Yeah, one on one show, one on the other, because you want to keep them both relevant with the fans. And just like you said, they're doing the thing with AJ Styles. He's heel now. He's not with the club anymore. He's redoing the whole lone wolf gimmick where he wears all black. He comes out
on steroids.
But. Yeah, he comes out, walks slow, just on his own. And I wouldn't be surprised if we bring back the slow Johnny Cash style entrance theme. I know that he's teased and said that his theme and entrance don't match the character that he is now. So I expect a brand new entrance for him just for WrestleMania. He's going to get the loss, but he's going to look very good in a loss because we know AJ Styles, he's the phenomenal one for a reason because he is electrifying in the ring. He's going to put LA Knight over to the moon and back. But LA Knight, is leaving WrestleMania victorious.
Sounds good.
Indeed. And I do think that we're saying that Drew's going to win. I think whatever show Drew's on, they're going to put LA Knight on, and he's going to be a future challenger to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I can see that.
On to the next matchup here. We got 3 left. This is the U.S. title match for the U.S. Championship. We got the champion, Logan Paul, defending the belt against Kevin Owens, All Hail Canada, and Randy Orton, the Viper. You start this, Chris.
The former Viper. I can't stand. I love Randy Orton. I can't stand Happy Randy. Give me back heel Randy, please already. St. Louis native. Can we do that? But honestly, as much as I hate Logan Paul, he has shown that he respects his craft and he's very good at it. I don't see him losing the belt yet. I think Logan Paul wins this. And I think Randy goes back to being heel.
Okay. Okay.
I like that. I kind of could see the same way. I don't know if it's quite the same way, but I see Logan Paul picking up the victory. I think here in the near future he might lose the belt, but I don't think it's going to be to somebody like KO or Orton for a mid-card title. I think both of them maybe a KO, but definitely not an Orton in my opinion. But I could kind of see something like, Kevin Owens is about to win. Boom, Orton screws him. All of a sudden, they get into it. They start fighting. Logan Paul comes out of nowhere, flies out of nowhere, does something with the brass knucks, does something dirty to pick up the win.
There we go.
Or maybe his brother maybe runs in. I don't know. I could see Jake Paul.
With it being a WrestleMania moment, I could see Jake trying to get it on a payday or something. Yes.
Yeah.
But
there we go.
As much as I don't like Logan for the person that he is, I gotta admit he's a really good wrestler, man. Oh. He don't give a shit. He puts his body on the line just like all the rest of them. He's another Jeff Hardy. It's ridiculous the shit this kid's doing already at this fast. Can you imagine a year from now how good he's gonna be? He's gonna have that belt for a little while.
Minus the Coke.
What you thinking, Cage?
Yeah, I'm going with Logan Paul in this one. I think it's a triple threat for a reason because they want to tell a story of how he's going to win. They want to kind of stack against him. But it's the typical, you got two guys that are going to go after him. They're going to make it obvious to where one of them is going to go for the win. The other's going to stop him from pinning, and then they're going to finally go at it. It's going to be like, it's going to combust at some point because they're playing too nice right now. They're too buddy. And at the end of the day, they're both going in this match to win the U.S. Championship.
Kind of like matching Rolexes, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Well, plus, let's be 100% honest. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens don't give a shit about the U.S. title. These are main event guys. You know what I mean?
See, probably wanted Kevin Owens to win this and change it into the Canadian Championship just for shits and giggles again, because that was my favorite rendition of him. But the heels win this one. I think this is one of the moments where you got to have the heel win. Logan Paul retains, and he is from Cleveland, and SummerSlam's from Cleveland, so I think they're thinking that. And you're still trying to build Logan up as champion, so if you have him beat Randy and Kevin Owens, that's a big notch on his belt there. Yeah, big one right there, especially at Mania, where he is undefeated. Actually, no, he lost last year, so this will put him at 3-1. I jumped the gun there because I forgot he lost to Seth Rollins. So this is a nice rebound from last year, and he retains the U.S. Championship. Pisses people off, but he keeps the casuals tuned in for another week.
Nice.
So now we got the next match. We're almost to the main event, but we got this one last one before then.
The one nobody gives a fuck about.
The Philadelphia street fight between the Pride versus the Final Testament, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus Razor, Akam, and Karrion Kross. I'll start this out. I got the heel team winning. I got Karrion Kross, Razor, and Akam winning this one. Really, you could have either team win. They've been playing it off as Karrion
this
Kross
is literally
of the Pride each and week, but then lately it's been kind of back and forth.
It's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em, but honestly, go ahead. It's a pick 'em though.
I wouldn't be like I said it the other day. I wouldn't be surprised if Bobby Lashley and the Profits win, but I'm going with the Final Testament.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm going to just be the opposite of you just for shits and gigs. I don't have any idea who's going to win this match. I'm not even going to say their name because I think it's stupid. I'm going to say Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are going to win. And reason being, I think Bobby, is good for Bobby to get a big win. I can't think of the last
They
time
make him
Bobby's got a
Mo.
big win.
Yeah, Mo,
And
they're
then,
making him look soft lately. I mean, this is Bobby fucking Lashley, and he looks like a clown
Beast Mode
lately.
Bobby.
I don't
we need Beast Mode Bobby.
They're trying to sell the Final Testament as a big group. That's what they're doing.
And nobody's interested in them, by the way. Nobody gives a fuck.
A lot of people like Cross.
Yeah, him.
They want to see him.
Yeah, but I see them winning, and also take Montez Ford. He just had that show with Bianca. I could see them trying to make him have at least one big moment in the match, something like that. So I'm just going to go Bobby Lashley's team.
Yeah, me too. It's been a long time since the Street Profits had a big win. And Bobby, they got him looking like a clown. They need to make him look like Beast Mode Bobby again. I don't like this version of Bobby. We're talking about Bobby fucking Lashley, okay? The Black Brock Lesnar. Okay, they got to bring him back.
More racial shit. This is the third racial.
Come on, man! You can't say that. Yeah, stop it. You guys are so.
All this, the Black Bobby Lashley.
The African American.
Oh my god.
That was on us. That one.
Here we go.
Hand up accountability.
What's next? The Asian Taka Michinoku. What the hell?
He didn't even make WrestleMania, did he?
Didn't he call Cage? Did he call Damage Control the Triad Control?
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
I was
just... Did he call Omos the Nigerian Nightmare?
I just said it was. I did earlier though.
Say I think he did.
It was like I did say it.
Here we go.
I think that
this Triple H theory better be good. I'm waiting for this.
Yeah, let's get to the main event. I don't give a shit about this match. That's the truth. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the main event. We got the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Too much involved in that. We got Roman Reigns. Acknowledge him, your tribal chief. Put the ones up versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
You be pop it off?
Yeah.
All right. So this is my theory. I've gone back and forth, but I'm going to go with my original theory with a new twist. My original theory, I've been saying I think Roman's going to win. The reason I think Roman's going to win is there's a couple reasons. The main one in my mind, not the main one in other people's mind, but what steers me to it is the Hogan record. I do think that plays some type of factor in it. Do I think it's the main one? I don't think it's the main one. I do think it's something that they are looking forward to. It's really close. It's right around the corner. Why wait all this time to knock Hogan down? Everybody knows that they hate Hogan. They want to drop Hogan's name down more and more and more. That's one thing. All right. Everybody thinks that the story's just over if Cody loses. I don't think that. I know other people do. I don't think that. I think that if you think about the story of Dusty Rhodes. They always go back to that picture, right? They always go back to that picture of Dusty holding the belt. And where was he holding it? Was he holding it at WrestleMania? Nope. Where was he holding it? He was holding it at Madison Square Garden. That's where he was holding it. So if the story is what the story is about Dusty, it's about him getting the belt and doing what Dusty couldn't do. And I know somebody like Cage would say it's more about him getting the belt, and Dusty never got the belt. So then Cody wants the belt to be able to honor his father, blase, blase, blase. But this is me putting my rendition on it, on how he wins. So I do think Cody will be a champion, but I think it's going to happen at like a SummerSlam or whatever event happens at Madison Square Garden. I do not think it's going to be like if Hogan's date is 13,745 days and 46 days is Roman. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it will be like a month or something like that after that to where it's not too obvious. See it happening at Madison Square Garden. Now, go here. Boom, we're in present time. Bloodline rules. That's what we got there night 1. This is why we're here night 2. Bloodline rules. Bloodline rules come about. They're doing their thing. Everybody is doing a good match. Maybe Solo comes out first. Not too big of a deal. We all know the people that we're going to see. We're going to see Jey. We're going to see Solo. We'll see Jimmy. We'll see maybe some other people. Maybe some old timers for Cody. Something like that. All right. So this is where it gets spicy. When it gets down to where there's really no more people but Seth Rollins, people are going to be waiting for Seth Rollins. But Seth ain't going to show up. Seth's not screwing Cody here. The way Seth screws Cody is he just don't show up. So then that's how that story goes on, is Seth is a bitter bitch, and why didn't he show up? That's kind of the cliffhanger, is where was Seth? Like Cage said, matching Rolexes. All right. But where was he at? They're supposed to be besties. Where were you at? But somebody does show up. All right. So Cody's getting beat down in the ring. Something like that's going on. All of a sudden, the game's music hits. Think about this. How crazy would that crowd go when the game's music hit? It would automatically be like, he's there to help Cody. Boom. He comes down to the ring. He can't get in a wrestling match no more, but he's the game. He can pedigree somebody. You know what I mean? So he's coming down to the ring, and that's how I think it goes. He looks like he's going to pedigree, whoever, like Roman. Boom, he hits Cody, drops Cody. Roman wins the belt. Then it goes back to the last time you seen Triple H and Cody on the same screen was months ago in that sit down where Triple H was trying to give advice to Cody, and Cody was just like, yeah, no, boss, thanks, but I got it, basically. And you could see the look in Triple H's eye was like, okay. And then you go back to the throne smash, and Triple H don't forget, and you got to know that they're going to work it into the storyline somehow. So to be different, to add a twist, and something that I do think, and I'm not thinking, I thought about some of it on my own, but I got the idea off of Busted Open Radio. Bubba Ray brought it up, and him and Tommy Dreamer started talking about it, and then Dave LaGreca started getting mad about it, and then he started getting more mad because he's like, this could very much fucking happen. And this, because think about it. If Cody loses any other way besides like Triple H screwing him, everybody's going to be mad as shit. But if Triple H comes out and screws Cody, then Cody really got screwed, and now we're really going to have to back Cody now. Now we really got to yell and scream and go buy stuff more because Triple H is the boss and he's holding us down. So that's my pitch. Roman Reigns comes out. Still, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
That could be a good one.
The
only thing I don't like about it, it makes Triple H look beta.
How dare you put Triple H in that situation?
Okay,
the greatest heel of our fucking generation, and you're gonna make him a beta bitch like that?
No, he's not beta. He's bad at heart. He's old school. Rock is old school. He's old school. So he's going.
No.
I'm
only saying this because when we had the thing in Vegas, when they promoted WrestleMania, they promoted the match and everything. At the end, The Rock yells. The Rock yells at Triple H, and Triple H is like, "I'm the guy in charge," and The Rock goes, "You need to do the right thing. I am The Rock." Blah blah blah.
I forgot all about that.
Exactly. Okay. Pause right there, Case. Keep an open mind, Chris. Keep an open mind. Think about the last things he said. Think about the last thing Rock said when he walked off. What did he say? He said, "Paul, fix it," and he walked off.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen them talk since.
And they are old school. Those are the last of the...
That would kind of make him look beta doing what The Rock told him to do.
The Rock's his boss. You know what I mean? Like,
not to mention they're old school. They are friends,
whether
man.
they like it or not. They got to do it. Like that's
I could see it. I could see it happen. And I think it's going to be opposite, where like around the Survivor Series, it's Team Triple H against Team The Rock, and it's a tug of war for power. And I see it more like that. I see them playing into that. I've been back and forth.
I hope that don't happen.
I've been back and forth with the whole Roman and Cody thing up until they said, like we said earlier, like no shying away from it. If you can't beat him here, you're not allowed to challenge for it. Why do that? Yeah, why do that if Cody's so over, if he's white hot, like if he's do it, like how? Put it this way, no, I'll ask the question: how do you put yourself out of him not being able to challenge for the belt? Say in September, October, November, if it's a massive squad, how do you book him to win that?
How did Mo flip? Mo's always said The Rock's going to win. The Roman's going to win.
His stream, I did pick.
I could see one way. If he was in Money in the Bank, that'd be the only way he would be able to get out of it. But do you really change it and make almost the Money in the Bank a foregone conclusion that he's gonna get it? If he
okay. Like, let me ask this. Okay,
guys, there are so many possibility scenarios
to where. They have this set. You also have to assume Cody and Rock are going to wrestle at some point. At some point, they have to wrestle.
SummerSlam, I'm thinking.
That could be like a stipulation. If Cody beats Rock, then he gets another shot at Cody. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I mean? That could be some kind of shit that they could add in to where makes it real deal Holyfield. You know,
Cody Rhodes fans are going to be so fucking mad if it goes down. Like, I mean, y'all might be right.
There's little things also, like I heard. So Cody put a quote out that he said, if he loses, then he might as well move to commentary like Punk. So, but see, those type of things go back to make it look obvious. That makes it look like too obvious that he's going to win, and then therefore it's like it's too obvious he's going to lose. Because why would they put that? That's because guarantees in wrestling are a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like, look, Shawn Michaels always said, people think Shawn don't have a great mind, but he does. Shawn said, the only people, like, we're the only people that are more in on the work than us and the guys in the locker room are the audience. He said, you're in on the work just as much as we are. Everything's a work, but we can work you without you even knowing we're working you. Like, that's the beauty of kayfabe. Like, so you guys might be onto something, man, because I could say, I forgot about The Rock saying that to Triple H after the slap. I forgot about that, man.
That's the last thing he said to him. He goes, Paul, fix it. And he walked out.
And those guys are old school. Those are attitude era guys, man. Like, those guys are old.
But going the other way. But going the other way, because I'm going with Cody Rhodes here. There's a few things I have to point out. Do you, like, and this isn't me coming out of anything. This is just me saying it in reference, just a reference. Do you really think that they're going to really have both Seth and Cody lose twice this weekend? Because that's what would happen.
I still think
we all picked the bloodline to win night one.
There's so much that can happen, and The Rock he's a businessman, he's a showman, he's smart, and he knows how to stretch a story for a whole year. Him and Cena did it 2 years in a row, man. The Rock knows what the fuck he's doing, and the payoff could be greater later for Cody if he has to go through The Rock to get to Roman. Like, that's smart shit, bro.
It is, but then they also are trying to correct the mistake that they made last year when they had Roman beat
let me run
Cody.
This by you, Kate.
Yeah.
Let me run this by you. Now use your smart wrestling brain, all right? Get out of your Cody crybaby bitch state for a second and put your wrestling brain on, okay?
Okay. Are you out of your beta, Roman? Move now.
No, they tell us.
Put your ones up for your trapper chief.
Boom.
His alpha to your beta.
No. There's no alpha to a beta. You're either team alpha or team beta, bitch boy. So listen, wrestling talk. What Cody has told us is if Cody loses, he never gets a shot ever again at Roman.
Yeah.
And then Cody also tells us if he loses, he needs to go to commentary. Now, if we're in the game of wrestling a long time ago, then yeah, like that makes sense. You paint that story to when the babyface wins, but we're just in a different day and age. So think like wrestling bookers. Are they trying to do the swerve of a swerve? Because they know how smart wrestling fans are. So are they trying to bait them and use these little seeds and water it to then when they don't care if people are mad. They just want the reaction. They want the comments. They know people aren't going to quit watching. They just want people to be more on the Cody train. Because of these signs are very obvious to me that, yeah, clearly Cody's going to win. But it's the double swerve. It's like they know that we know this. So are they going to get creative or are they going to give you what you want? You know what I mean?
The last time something like this happened, Batista won the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton was champion. Who was the big baby face that wasn't supposed to be in the match, but the fans conned Vince McMahon into changing the main event of WrestleMania? Daniel Bryan. What happened? He had to beat Triple H to get in the match. He beat Triple H, and then he won the title. That wasn't the plan. They changed the plan because he was so over with the fans, with the movement, the yes movement, that it almost made them put the belt on him. No matter how much they wanted it not to be him. He was even in the Royal Rumble. That's how far gone it was. And they took everything over.
But do you see what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're saying. I'm just going to go with what I was going to say because I have a whole thing on it. We've seen all along, we got the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. We got The Rock, the Bloodline. Every time Roman is about to lose, he wins because of interference. Why is that? Because of a united front with the Bloodline. There's always somebody there to save the day for him. What have we seen in the last 6 months to a year? There's a crack in the Bloodline. Jey left. It's The Rock and Roman. You got the final boss, but then you got the tribal chief. How can you have a final boss and a tribal chief where it's like a 1A, 1B? And I've seen these nuances where, like I said on Wednesday, every time they put the ones up, Rock puts the yellow up.
And that promo on Monday Night Raw where he literally said, "Thank you for submitting to me," or some shit like that. Like he threw shade at The Rock, man. Like he basically said The Rock has to do what I say.
Yeah. And then he's like, "We do things for family, yada, yada, yada." Mo had a great point. Every time we see Solo, he went from standing behind Roman to closer to The Rock. And during this time, Solo is 0-35. Or it probably will be 0-35 when he loses to Jey tonight on SmackDown. He has not won since beating John Cena in Saudi back in November. Maybe he sees the writing on the Raw that he needs to switch sides to get things correct. You have Jimmy versus Jey. That's kind of going to cancel each other out because he's going to be wrestling night one. Solo could be the one guy that could appear. You got The Rock, who is wrestling night one. And you had a great point. Everybody's going to win in the bloodline that's wrestling, but one person. Because I think The Rock pins Seth. I think Rock gets the pin. I think Jimmy defeats Jey. And then I think Roman's the one that loses. Roman is so confident that he's going to win.
Yeah.
That he is damn near almost just what's the word?
Dude, it's kind of like the counter of Cody saying that if I lose, I need to go to commentary. Like the counter to that was Roman saying that. Yep.
That he said if he loses, that he's done. That he's not going to wrestle. That he's just going to leave.
Yeah, I didn't watch the documentary Sunday, but did he say that? Like, did he say that if he loses at WrestleMania, he's done?
Yeah,
he said why stay if I'm not the number one guy? Why stay? Or something like that. Because we all know at some point he's going to go to Hollywood. But when he goes to The Rock and says, thank you for doing all this for me, he was like, he might not even get to Sunday by the time because of what you just did there and what we're going to do to them on Saturday. It was like, this damn well is going to be so damn easy. I'm not going to have to do shit. He is expected to have everything that when The Rock turns on Roman, and that's how we get our babyface Roman a year from now, that he's not going to expect. I know we said it's not obvious or obvious if Cody wins, but we don't expect it to be because The Rock helps him win because of everything that they've gone at each other this month. It's the whole big swerve.
Will they do that? Will they do that? Will they do that though? I mean, look.
I think they will because
hold on. Let me finish.
This is how you set
right,
it from
but don't they want Cody to, yeah, okay, great, but does it happen before or after the pin? Because they're going to want so Cody's not going to get a clean pin? He's going to win because of interference?
Yeah, but he's going to come in. There's going to be interference. It's going to be bloodline rules. The Dak is stacked against Cody already. Whether Seth comes in or not, that's part.
I'm saying when The Rock. No, I'm saying when The Rock.
I know what you're saying, but
yeah,
Jay's going to come in to help Cody.
I guess if there's a ton of interference and Cody's been getting his brains bashed in front, then it doesn't matter if The Rock. It doesn't matter if the heel. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
that makes sense because it'll still be a clean pin, right? Because Cody's had to fight off the entire bloodline, so The Rock finally turns on Roman, and Cody gets the pin. That kind of is still a clean pin.
And I think part of what I was saying was true with Seth, where Seth might not even pop up during the main event. He might not. He might be so distraught. Something's
happen with Seth. Something.
I like the Triple H thing, man.
He loses. But I think,
guys, think about it. This has been a swerve since the beginning. Since The Rock came out and said I should sit at the head of the table. He's been calling out Seth for so long, or not Seth. He's been calling out Roman for so long, and everybody's forgetting the fact that Roman and The Rock still have a beef after this is over with.
Yeah, what do you think holds more weight? What do you think holds more water? Is Roman saying he'll never wrestle again, or Cody not getting a shot at the title again? Those are big things.
Cody could not get a shot at the title again, but then, like you said, there is precedent to where eventually, when Roman loses, then Cody could get the title shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to set up the Rock and Cody. So, that's for sure, man. That's a great.
So Roman losing, he loses. That kind of kills a little bit of the lore that he finally loses the belt. And he can go.
I don't know if they want to make Roman look like a bitch as far as if he loses, he doesn't come back.
But that's why you get The Rock involved, because it kind of softens the blow. The only reason you could say he lost, even though it's Cody, people are going to cheer regardless whether he loses or not.
And you're right. You're right.
And he finishes the story on top of it. It's the fact that Roman takes loses because The Rock turns on him. The Rock feasts on a vulnerable tribal chief in the match because he's not going to expect what is coming to him, and that's what keeps The Rock the heel, the final boss. He takes over the bloodline, and then Roman goes away essentially for a while.
And people are going
to Okay, let me add something. So, but does that make Rock a babyface or a heel if he turns on Roman? That makes him a babyface because he helps.
He helps a babyface. He helps a babyface for his own.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
because he puts him because he puts him in. It's like he did it for his own pleasure. Like,
and look,
he controls the bloodline, but then he's still heel.
Yeah, and all these years, They tried to cram Roman down our throats, and we hated him as a babyface. And then when he turned heel, we all fucking loved him. If there's ever a time that people accept Roman as a babyface, it'll be if The Rock turns on him. Now's the time for Roman to be a babyface.
The ultimate end to this is WrestleMania 41. It's Rock and Roman. I said this from the beginning. Yeah, I think that they'll Rock will be the ultimate fucking heel, and then it'll be Roman will be rolling in. The tide will be against Roman. All the bloodline will be against Roman. Then he'll come. He might get one straggler to back him up or something like that. But then going into WrestleMania, Roman will leave the babyface. So,
you just need to have that start. You need to have that start. And
I just can't call this one, man. I don't have no idea.
They had the Rock come in, screw John Cena against the Miz, and that started basically the whole year-long build of Rock versus Cena for a 4-year because of it. And then they did it again because it was so well received that they did it again, but this time for the belt. But the first time, it was never for the belt. I think you get the title off of Roman. You finally finish the story with Cody, which was never supposed to happen. The fans made it happen. You make the fans happy. You keep some of your storyline intact because you have Roman get distracted and turned on by The Rock.
And they also have
that's the start to WrestleMania 41 is Roman trying to get revenge on The Rock.
And they'll all still have heat on them. All of them.
Let me ask this with Chris answering first, then Cage finishing up. What do you think the possibility of the John Cena Stone Cold effect?
I don't know. I don't know. If it was in Texas, maybe. It's in fucking Philadelphia.
Yeah, because people are saying they think that they're going to run out and help Cody.
I don't know.
John Cena doesn't have to film Peacemaker until July.
We do. They're always surprises, man. I think we could see it all with The Rock running shit now, and the way they're telling this story. Like, look at all the different angles. Like, we haven't even talked about Lunatic Fringe. That motherfucker could come back. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but he's in AEW, and then this is Bloodline Rules. I'd be more.
This is my thing.
Inclined to have Dustin appear.
If we're going off of what WWE is telling us, this is my opinion. If we're going off what WWE is telling us as a wrestling fan, somebody that's watched wrestling, this is what without the swerve, this is what they're telling us. Yeah. With the beatdown of Cody, with Raw going off the air, with Cody losing,
then he's got to win.
Tells us Cody's got to win. Yeah, that's what it tells us. Yeah. So that's what it's supposed to be.
And then the small thing, just the last point. They usually want to see how you do as the guy, the number one guy. They want to see how you do talking to the press. They want to see how you do making your trips as champion. See how you do just present yourself. Last year, Roman was the one that did majority of the press. Cody still did it, but he didn't do as much as Roman. This year, it's been a lot more Cody and then a little bit of Roman. Cody has been ESPN. He's been doing a lot of the TV shows, a lot of the radio shows, a lot of everything. This is them.
The entire press junket, the entire
put the stamp on, putting the stamp on him doing this because that's what you're going to do as champion. You're going to be doing it everywhere, and this is them kind of, in my theory, showcasing this is going to be your guy after Mania. We're showing that he can do this. And he can hold the responsibility of being the champion.
Yeah, Bully made a good point on Busted Open that he said, he's been in the game a while and he says some stuff that I don't necessarily agree with, but he's been in booking and all that stuff. He said the beauty of this is at any point in time, he goes, just because they talked about the Triple H situation, he goes, the beauty of wrestling is this is how booking is. And people are sitting around talking, and then somebody says something, you're thinking something, somebody says something, and you go, that's it. We're changing it to that. And it could be the very last moment. He goes, so nothing's set in stone right now. It could be, they could change that shit the last minute. That's like the Undertaker situation. He wasn't supposed to lose until the day of? And they were the day before.
And Cody just said he didn't know that he was losing the Roman WrestleMania 39 until he was already in the ring wrestling.
Yeah.
He was told literally minutes before the end of the match.
Wait, what? I don't remember that. Was that in the documentary? I don't remember that.
They interviewed him yesterday.
Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea he didn't. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's Cody throwing us nuggets of swerving. See, we don't know what the fuck's going to happen, man. Now, the more I
They've
think
done a
about
great
it now,
job with
yeah.
planting
But
seeds that can go anywhere.
they have. But I like the comments that they've been saying, like calling Cody a politician and this and that. That's what you're supposed to do as champion. Politic. You're supposed to be at the top. You're supposed to present yourself a certain way. Look bigger than the rest of the locker room. You hold yourself to a higher standard, and that's what he does.
Well, I got to be honest, guys. I got to be honest. This is the final one. We're all supposed to make predictions. On this one, I got to be honest. I don't know who. I know what you think's going to happen, Cage, but I got to be honest. On this one, I'm not even making a decision. I'm going to be happy no matter what happens because they've done.
Same here. Like
they've done a phenomenal.
Nothing that could happen in this match. The end of it, I'm not going to like.
They have done a phenomenal job this year.
And you know what the best part is? I get to see it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have my reaction.
All I know is I want my No Yeet t-shirt, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all.
Hey, I'm still waiting for my posters and my pictures from you.
I got a whole. Do you really want them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, no, Cage, I do wear a large and a final boss. That I mean, if you happen to come across one, you know,
I want the biggest they have, but I wear a 2 or 3X. But I would like the biggest they have. No Yeet, baby.
A 2 or 3X, though.
Yeah. Well, I wear a 2X. I'm 210 pounds, 215.
Dude, fucking hard.
Yeah, I may not be glowing like
damn,
that.
I weigh more than you.
Yeah, well, I'm dying.
Dying.
I'm dying and I'm going to get canceled. I can't pick one on this one, Cage.
Dude, you're fried chicken, son. But yeah,
I just can't. I would like Cody to win.
It's a hard decision for me, man.
Now, I want Cody to win. I don't care if I'm called a Cody crybaby. I just want the story to be over so we can move on to something new.
When you can show so many different avenues, so many different nuances, and you can nitpick at a situation from both sides, that's when you know they're doing their job.
Yeah, they are doing their job. And they got
great. It's great booking.
Yeah. And they got 3 great fucking storytellers in there. They got Shawn, Triple H, and The Rock. Those are 3 guys. You put those minds together, they could come up with so many fucking storylines.
But let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. Just be honest. Out of all of our theories, how fucking hype would you be if Triple H's music comes out and he turns on Cody? That will be.
You come on, man. I'm gonna mark the fuck out. Who's the biggest Triple H mark here? Me.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I'm gonna mark the fuck out if he comes out and does that shit, bro.
I will say this: he's the one that. I will say this: he's the one that jump started the whole thing with Daniel Bryan.
The only way I would mark
and then
out
Seth,
more,
and then he did it with Seth.
The only way I would mark out more is if John Cena comes out and helps him, but he's wearing the Peacemaker outfit. And they make Peacemaker a wrestling character.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, he's in Mortal Kombat. Might as well put him in WWE.
Oh, Baldy Cena.
Yep.
Hey man, look, I understand that the love for John Cena, and I understand the hate, but let's remember who carried that company for over a decade. Without John Cena, we wouldn't have WWE anymore.
He turned it insult. He turned it
to the worst era in fucking wrestling history.
He turned it insult from The Rock and turned it into a sponsorship.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, that Rivals episode when he said, he called me Fruity Pebbles, and I got a cereal sponsorship out of it.
He is fantastic on the mic. He is.
It's so funny. Yeah. I love those Rivals episodes. Did you guys watch the new one?
I haven't really watched any of them this season.
Bro, they're so good.
The Dana Bryan Miz one was really
Daniel
good.
Bryan one was really fucking good. I did not know they hated each other in real life. I had no idea they hated each other.
He didn't really say they hated each other. They
definitely don't like each other. They definitely don't like each other.
But they respect each other as superstars.
But the one about the tag teams, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, that was a great one.
I did watch that.
That was
one of the ones I watched.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, that's WrestleMania 40, night 1, night 2, episode 1, Wrestling Bros podcast. That's no E. Like I said in the very beginning of the stream, we're going to be going live at least once a week doing a podcast of some sort. probably going live a couple times at least, but at least one time. We're going to come up with a day and stick to the day. We're going to let Cage Rage, the dashing one, look at his extensive schedule and see what best fits him, since he is daddy daycare in the building.
This motherfucker's busy all the time. He's busy all. Oh, do you guys remember when they changed WWF to WWE and they had that logo?
Yeah.
Get the F out. Get the F out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys just took the E out, right? You see where I'm
Yeah.
going with this? You see where I'm going with this? We need a logo. Get the E out. We need a logo.
Take the F and E out.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Cage Rage, anything you want to say before we close it up?
Not really. Just I'm hoping that we enjoy this pay-per-view. I think we will. WrestleMania is always the best around, the showcase of the Immortals. I'm liking every little swerve that they get us on every match. And I'm hoping that this is a great jump start to the Triple H era of booking, because after this Sunday, it's fully going to be him. All the storylines, all the wrestlers, all the booking.
Calm down. You're putting too much pressure. You're going to give him another heart attack. Okay, he's under enough pressure as it is. You're going to give him another heart attack.
As long as he's not called the White Dragon, he'll be good to go.
He got one more in right at the wire. He comes in with one more.
Oh, boom! Bada bing, bada boom.
All I can say is I'm super excited about this one. I'm glad that everybody is on the same page right now. If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Our channel, your channel, my channel, other channels, ARC. I'm glad that everybody. This is our, for a wrestling fan to have something this good. This is our World Series. This is our Daytona 500. This is our Super Bowl, all wrapped up in one. I love this time of year. It's my favorite time of year, and I'm this is the happiest I've been for wrestling in a long fucking time. I'm going to be jumping in and out of so many podcasts that night, and your punk ass is going to be there. That I'm happy for you, but also makes me fucking sick. I'm going to be honest, man.
You deserve it, man. You've been on a big winning spree lately, and it's kind of like it's meant to be. You won all the money just in time for you to get all the sweet tickets and for you to enjoy WrestleMania as WrestleMania shall be enjoyed. So, hope you have fun, man.
I do too. I definitely hope you have fun.
I never know when they'll come back around. The last one here was 15, which was 25 years ago. It could be another 25 years. So I got to strike when the iron is hot, And
just to get some greasy capper shit out there real quick, okay? You guys are the only two clean cappers I know. Fuck the rest of them fakes. You guys actually do win money. You are honest about how much you fucking bet. You don't try to front and you don't try to flex. That's you know what I'm saying? That's just, fuck them guys.
Thank you.
Because we bet to just win money. We don't make content out of it. We just like to bet. But yeah, no, that was WrestleMania 40. If you make it to this point in the video, we really appreciate you taking the time to rock with us. Shout out to a couple people in the chat. Big Rabid Dog, check him out. You can catch us over there. The Rabid Dog. We got Big Arrow in the building. Appreciate Big D for coming through.
We got Justin. Thanks for him. Dylan chiming in a little bit. Shout out to him. Just shout out to everybody that commented here. If you're tuning in afterwards and you're watching this on the go, like tomorrow or the next day, please hit us up with a comment in the comment section. Give us your picks so we can kind of see where your allegiances lie, how you feel. And hashtag, you know what? Put in the thing, just as a little teaser, who you think is going to win the main event. Put in hashtag finish the story or hashtag acknowledge me.
So, hey, did you see what Chris Drobny? Did you see what Chris Drobny sent? Me, I don't know if he sent it to you, but it says, Mo, you remember Chris? That's your boy, right? Chris Drobny. Yeah. He used to come to. Okay, he says, how about NJF show up and screw Cody, or my crazy one, Jay screwing Cody?
What did he say?
You never know.
Jay, he said, Jay, what if Jay goes back to the bloodline and screws Cody? Or
did he say that to you?
Yeah, he sent me a message. He said it to me just now on Twitter, on X. I'm sorry. It says, how about MJF show up and screw Cody, or my crazy one, Jay screwing Cody? At this point, At this point,
Yeah, I brought the Jey
anything is
situation up.
possible.
How the Jade situation will, if it comes about, it'll come about like this. Bloodline's out there attacking him. All of a sudden, Yeet comes out. Yeet's music hit. He runs out. Everybody thinks he's going for Cody. Nope. Boom. He super kicks Cody. He's back in the Bloodline. That's how the Jay would go, I think. And then, who did he say the other one? Oh,
MJF.
MJF. Yeah, no, I saw some things on MJF. It's all about his contract, though. So.
Yeah,
no,
you guys know more about that.
I have nothing else to say regarding.
I have nothing else to say.
I have nothing else to say. Kay, do you have anything else to say?
Nope, just support your wrestlers on the indies. Support them all weekend, and if you're in the Philly area, the biggest thing for a wrestler in the ring is the support of the crowd, and vice versa. We're there to watch them and be wowed and go crazy, but then in the flip side, they're there to put us in the seat. So they're doing what they're supposed to do. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Just have a good time. Enjoy what we get to watch, because that's what we are as wrestling fans. We love the product. We love to be swerved. We love the action, and we love the storytelling.
I'm going to dip out of here. Let you guys
enjoy
listen. One last thing. I'm going to dip out. I got to go to bed early. I got to get up early, but I'm going to dip out of here. I'm going to say one last thing, though, okay? This is how it's got to be. We need the sisterhood to win, all right?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Can't take this guy anywhere.
All right, White Dragon out. You gotta be good.
My God.
This is a great
Peace.
stream. This is a great stream. Y'all be good. Get some rest.
You too, bro. All right, yeah, no, before we close it up, last thing I'm going to say as well is appreciate you. Like the stream, subscribe, and very last thing is fuck you, Cody.